I'm gonna
We'll
live
see.
forever.
I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this one, but
Yeah.
You don't have to kill all of them. You just have to kill enough of them that they're willing to stop fighting.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I
Damn
like
it,
the
now
idea
Kevin's
that
not
someone
mad.
could cut off her head and throw it into the hall, basically saying that they're not getting paid for her. And
We're taking over
basically
her
to cut their
lease.
losses rather than lose more,
Yeah.
But
yeah, would they be open to like a subletting situation?
Right.
I mean, the other option would be to barricade this door, but someone ran out.
I didn't run out. I was thrown out.
Yeah. Then you dived into the other room, so
What was I gonna do? There was 3 people covering the door.
yeah.
I did the
Well.
best I could. I did throw
Well,
that.
we're in the
freaking
situation
flashbang.
we're in, so
Yeah, I threw that flashbang. This is be as good as it's
yeah,
gonna
that's our
get
best
for us.
bet. We could try to run. That's also an option.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
Or
there's some sort of
running
barricade
away.
there now. That's strange. Okay.
The board, I must have missed the cutoff.
Oh yeah, I'm at the main page as well.
Oh, yeah, let me invite y'all.
Whip. Let's look at the tactical situation we are in.
Oh, BRB.
It's bad.
Ba-da-bum.
So, where we left off last week, or 2 weeks ago, y'all had the trap in hand and arranged a meeting was arranged for you with Dorothy, Queen of Oz, on board the NCS Exxon, which is functioning as the Piranha's floating headquarters of sorts at the moment. You went down, you met with Dorothy, and inexplicably plugged the trapped USB into a buffer drive rather than attempting to get Dorothy herself to use it. It did its thing. It offloaded a charge into the buffer drive. The buffer drive
Jesus.
crashed, and your double cross was laid bare. And it's been a lot of bloodshed since then.
Wait, do we think that we had a alternative?
Then plugging the thing into the slot in front of you?
That she instructed us to, yeah. I feel like we weren't talking her out of that.
I don't think there was much of an attempt to talk her out of that one.
I didn't really try very hard.
There was one appeal to her humanity, and then it was a shrug. It's like, yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. As it stands, though, she was quickly wrapped up by Vex, and despite some brutal struggling, she is now unconscious for about the next minute. Meanwhile, the rest of the ship has obviously been alerted to your guys' presence. Toto has been making a mess of things, but y'all have also been making a mess of Toto, who is looking very much on his last legs. Of which he has, I think, 3 left. And we pick up with James, because I absolutely lost track of time. I'm just like, hey, let's just keep going. And James was like, dude, I have to fucking sleep. So
It was very entertaining. So
yeah.
can be
James,
forgiven.
if you would be so kind to pick us up where we left off.
Well, that's not good.
Unless anyone has any questions, clarifying statements, where we're at.
Someone has cuffs, right?
Refresh my luck. I gotta refresh my luck.
Yes, everyone does get to refresh their luck.
And I
Oh,
believe
yeah.
somebody does
Well,
have cuffs.
Probably gonna need that.
Yeah, someone got handcuffs.
Because the suggestion was to cuff her ankles together so that she couldn't use her, like, whip things.
Well, originally we were just gonna kill her, and we decided like not to, I guess.
Micers tried to talk us out of it. Yeah.
And Talia was briefly swayed, for the moment at least.
Yep.
What
Honestly-
is my range table? Okay, I got to beat a 16 to shoot Toto with a single shot incendiary round.
Oh shit!
Where's the damage? Combat. Okay. Attack. Natural 10. And then the
Ew.
second dice is an 8, so I rolled a total 29 to hit.
Wow.
Holy shit! Off to a good
Damn.
start. Roll us some damage.
That's a good start. Opposite of last 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Opposite of last time? Okay.
Two.
Actions, damage. Kind of lower damage of 14. And I forget how incendiary handles with that. 14 damage, and then whatever incendiary does.
Do-do-do-do.
I'm looking for where it does, and I can't find it. Description? No.
Where are you?
Is it in gear? It's not saying it in combat anywhere.
It's in the ammunition section. God, I hate this rulebook so
I think
much.
it's in gear.
It's not.
we go.
It's not a great game. Not a great layout
Yep.
for the rulebook.
There we go.
Okay,
When using this
incendiary,
ammunition, whenever
yeah.
you deal damage to a target through their armor, you ignite the target. Until your target spends an action to put themselves out, they take 2 damage directly to their HP whenever they end their turn. Multiple instances do not stack.
He can piss on himself.
So your shot lands squarely in the now like gaping hole in Toto's shoulder, and you see smoke start to billow out of the wound. And Toto howls in pain, and starts writhing. The sound is so like deeply unsettling that these guys in the hall want very little to do with this room right now. Also, this guy I think doesn't get to move because he moved over his 4 meters while he was blind. So he sort of looks around desperately. Vex, are you actually ducked behind the corner, or are you just standing there?
He had to go AFK for a sec if he's not
Yeah,
back
okay,
yet.
okay. Then I'm going to assume he's in cover, and this guy is going to. Let me just double check that critical injury. Yep, okay. So he doesn't get to move. He doesn't get to do anything. She does. She moved less than the distance she needed to, and can see Vex. He's gonna take a pot shot at him. At that range, that is a hit. And
I'm
that's
assuming it's not gonna kill him. So.
no, God, no, no. It's 14 damage to Vex minus. So let's see. It gets through his armor jack. It would be 5. So instead, it's 3. So if we can just let him know that he takes 3 hit points of damage. And then she is going to skitter back down the hallway as you guys hear the screech of metal on metal coming from somewhere down the hallway.
Hmm.
The screech of metal on metal?
Yep. You know, like
Like
when
swords
someone
or
moves like a big heavy metal chair, and it makes that just awful sound. You guys seen Men in Black where he moves the table?
okay.
That's the sound you hear.
Interesting.
Okay. Is there any way we could attempt to perceive what that might be? Like, other than metal? Like, identify what it is?
I mean,
Those
sure.
movement.
Roll a perception check. Let's
I'm just
see
curious.
if you put two and two together.
Like those new augmented ears, you know?
Oh, did you get new ears?
No, I didn't, but
Okay.
someone does. I'm sure.
Does someone have new ears?
I didn't see that in the cyberware. I didn't see any better hearing.
Oh yeah, there's a cyber
I
audio
think there is
suite.
one. Yeah.
There's all right.
Well, I don't know if any of us have that, so
I'm
Chuck
just
is
rolling
likewise
perception. 18.
18. Well, you hear it coming from the rec room, which had a number of, well, large metal
Wait.
things like
A
Sounds
bunch of
exactly like a foosball
time to
table.
lift weights.
a vending machine or a foosball table or something that is being screeched and moved.
Boy, that sound really grinds my gears.
A Mr. Coffee.
Vex, you took 3 damage.
Vex takes
I
3 damage,
did?
and that takes into account your -2 to initial damage.
I guess the only thing I have to ask is, did I get hit this round? I don't think I did. So yeah. Did my armor
And
my armor got ablated?
it did, yes. And then you got one more guy in the hallway who is also going to take a pot shot at Vex, because that's all he can see right now. And also,
Aren't they
Vex
all
looks very
blinded?
scary. Yes, yeah.
Well, it is
so
a
it's
-2, right?
the vague pink suited form
fair.
of Vex sort of lumbering out, and they're kind of panic firing at you.
Are they firing handguns and shotguns or?
They're firing handguns. Yeah. These
Okay,
guys
then I'd
have very
probably be
heavy
better off
pistols.
dodging them than just taking it.
Oh yeah, hit it.
Fair. Invasion. There it is. 28.
Oh hell yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like flailing and points a gun and fires, and you basically step to the side, and it.
You like break dance to like the beat of the gunfire.
And he misses and thinks, "Oh fuck," and runs back down the hallway.
This guy's really good.
Catches the bullet in his teeth.
The screeching continues. And then stops. And Vex, it's your turn.
We need to deal with this fucking dog. I'm gonna
think
move
it's
over
almost dead.
here.
Murder it.
And then I'm
Jojo
going
just
to
shot it pretty good.
I'm gonna wolver it. 18.
Okay, Toto, let's see if your evasion can stand up to. No, it cannot. That is a critical fail.
Nice.
Roll damage.
11.
He had 1 hit point left. Do you want to describe how this this monstrosity dies?
I kind of give him a look that it's like 2 warriors, and I give him the honorable like hit, and then he goes down majestically, and I kind of shed 1 tear.
I love it. In that moment, as you were both regarding, you saw one of his eyes is white and scarred and looks evil as hell, and the other eye reminds you maybe of like a childhood pet. It's big and it's brown and it's soulful, and it sort of respects you as you like collapse its rib cage with your hand, and it slumps to the ground, and Toto is no more.
He gets it. He gets it.
And then I'm gonna use
Also,
my,
because Toto didn't get a chance to, the flames start to engulf him. Like the smoke just starts pouring out of that gunshot wound. And next turn, it's gonna catch on his fur. So
Oh, that's
I'm
gonna
gonna move
smell
back.
bad.
and then that'll end my
it's
turn.
gonna start smelling real bad in there.
Yeah, it's basically just
Atticus.
the end of the Gray movie.
Ghostbusters? No, the Gray.
Or he's got broken
Ghostbusters.
bottles taped to his fingers.
Never saw
all
that
right,
movie.
I
It
got
looks
big.
so stupid.
It was not very good. Okay, big plans. Big plans. I eject my magazine and load a new one.
Oh, ain't nobody saw that coming.
Chick, chick.
And we'll just happily remain laying behind this table, not getting
In
shot.
cover. In full cover.
Or
Love it.
mauled by a giant dog.
Oh yeah, what are you sitting at health wise?
31.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's still looking pretty good.
Ah,
I think I'm the worst.
Jojo is almost half.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not the worst.
Vex, you're at what, 34?
40 out of 50.
That's weird. I have you lower than that, but I'll take your numbers over mine. And Talia's 3 points down. Yeah, you guys are remarkably unscathed.
I expected to get mauled a lot worse than that. That's for sure. Yeah, I think that's all I can do though.
All right.
Reloading's an action.
Yeah. So I gotta get into melee. You're about to reload your Wolvers. You guys are all stupid with your guns.
Here I am.
It's true. It mostly ends up causing me to get shot. So every time I try to use it.
You are up.
all right.
I wish I'd bought some grenades though. I really do.
Oh yeah.
Well, we
Well,
tried to buy more, but it's all right.
Like somebody bought some, didn't they?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I
same
immediately
here.
used it.
I
Use
tried
your
to find
flashback,
more
but
to
you also
buy, I
had,
think.
well, I was just frugal. I didn't want to spend any money, so that was my reasoning.
Oh shit. Okay, so Vex, this doctor isn't hostile, right? He's kind of like cowering.
he's cowering, yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
I'm just a doctor.
sounds like a hostage.
Be like, all right, Doc, just sit there. And Vex turns the corner,
Oh, you
sees
Dr. Hostage.
he sees this guy. This is the guy that took some pot shots inside, right?
Yeah.
And I will lay the very heavy pistol down and put a fucking round into his back.
Right. Roll it.
Is there something that they can't? Oh, it's only melee, huh?
That's melee. Yep.
Okay.
Oh god,
I guess that makes
nat
sense.
one.
Oof.
Nat one, rolled another one. Fucking shit. For a total of 12.
Still
Might hit.
not quite gonna do it. You
Oh.
could
Let's
spend
see.
2 luck to bump it.
To bump it to 13, huh?
Yep. Oh, actually, you would need to spend 4 luck because, yeah,
Oh, it's
DC is 13. You need 14 to beat it.
I wouldn't say that's worth it. That's a lot of luck. We have a
Yeah.
lot of combat to go.
All right, kablam! And Vex will be like, "Oh shit, and back up."
Is stumbling from his flashbang and the hole in his chest.
Yeah, as I got shredded and
Yeah, you
shucked.
shoot through the hole.
Okay,
That guy
thank you,
from
Vex.
Kung Pao.
I'm almost at half health, so
Mug.
I'm a little concerned.
How does that even work?
I shout out to Briggs and ask him if he has like a medevac benefit from like medtech. Is it medtech? Is that what it's called? Trauma team. Yeah, if you have.
I have Trauma Team Silver coverage.
Oh, shit.
Hmm.
Might not be a bad time to use it.
Are you hurt?
No, but it could be a good way to get someone else to blow a hole in the side of this boat. And she, let's see here. Who has cuffs?
I already used them on her feet.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay. So we did cuff her feet.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Yeah.
remember.
Actually, no, I don't know. I didn't cover her, but I do have cuffs. Because we
All
were
right,
just
I'll
gonna
call
kill
Trauma
her,
Team
and then you
next
didn't
turn.
kill her.
Like it's either I can call for backup right now, or I can try to take a shot at one of the guys in the hallway.
Call for backup would be smart because we don't know how long this is going to take, and backup can take forever.
That's true.
Okay.
So it's do it now, or we might not get a chance for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I would.
Okay, so she she takes a knee and presses a button behind one of her cat ears on the headset and calls for help. Let's see here. Roll for backup. Okay, so
D6, right? How many turns it takes?
well, it says roll for backup, and it makes me do a D10 roll. But okay, so
Let's see.
calling for backup.
Driver, Lawman.
Okay, so the D10 roll is a 9. Whenever we get to the rules there, and then the number of rounds is 4. So I think I successfully
Mine's
call
with
for
Cyberpunk.
backup, and that it'll be 4 rounds away.
Cool.
And I do believe that takes
Indeed,
an
you can call for
action.
backup. As an action, yep, you attempt to roll equal to or lower than your backup rank on a D10 to get someone to respond to
Then
your call.
no one responds on the call because I got a D9.
Ah, fuck.
I have to roll under in this instance, so
And your rank is what, 4 or 5?
4, yeah. So
Yep.
So Karakal will move to crouch. Actually, she'll stay crouched right here. This is fine. So that's a very exciting turn. And does anybody? I can't really help anybody with anything that I have, so I will. That will be my turn.
Okay. Dorothy is unconscious. Jojo.
And we know that she's unconscious. Like I forget, did she go to like 0 or is she like?
She goes to 1
drugged?
hit point and is unconscious for 1 minute. Same as if she had been hit by a like sleep grenade, or if she were downed and then revived to 1 HP.
Okay, so she's at 0 HP right now.
She is at 1 HP.
1. Okay.
Which means put a bullet in her, she's dead.
Do we want her to die?
Kinda.
I mean, I thought that was the plan, but I don't know. Kind of changing.
I want her dead.
Mikers, I'll remind you that you talked us out of killing her last.
No, you
What?
said you were still for killing her, so
Yes, but you made a good argument as to why we shouldn't. So we didn't.
I made an argument for you. It was 100% your call to make.
Oh, I've got handcuffs. I'm gonna put handcuffs on her.
Hey,
Wait.
remember, her feet are the problem.
I'm gonna put ankle cuffs on her.
There you go. I also have a pair of handcuffs. We can handcuff her hands and her feet, and then we'll handcuff her neck to her feet and
Just
put her in a backpack.
Could get really goofy and handcuff like one wrist to one ankle on each side.
Oh,
Have to walk around like a marionette.
Man, get out of my diary. Shit's
finally,
private.
someone that gets me.
All right. This last guy just heard a gunshot from behind him, but also all of his compatriots are fleeing down the hall, and now that he's recovered some faculties, he is going to...
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. That's the noise he hears, and he's retreating.
I guess.
Yeah, meet yourself, dude, before you commit domestic violence.
Mike. Mike.
Yes.
Are you cooking?
Yes.
Can you mute?
Sure can.
Thanks.
Doc hears the awful sounds of the dog being put down and gunfire and
It smells the
fleeing.
dog.
Yep. And immediately like
Knows how the dog died. Exactly.
runs over here and retches in the corner. And Vex, you're up.
Interesting.
Good.
What the
Stay
fuck
there,
are we
Doc.
doing? What's our plan? We need a plan.
Who the fuck is Doc?
The
It's
doc
is
the guy that's in the
the
room with Briggs. Do we want to
Presumably
chase after these guys and
actually a
start
doctor?
killing?
Is he,
But I
like,
feel like if I run to
friendly?
that hall, I'm
Or
gonna
is he,
get
like,
lit
one of,
up.
like, one of the boat guys?
I think he's just renting a room like she was.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Well, either way, he's a
Um,
non-combatant, so
What the fuck should
we're
we
happy with
do?
that. Let's leave.
Well, the problem with leaving is we have to go past a lot of guys to leave.
I mean, we're kind of boxed in. We don't really have any other choice.
Yeah. The thing is, if I
we
run
could
out
take-
there and no one else follows in suit, I'm gonna get lit up and killed.
But we could
So-
take Dorothy with us, right? And then bringing her is just like ending a liability for them.
Yeah, can
Maybe
we use
now
as
is a
human
good time
shield?
Thank you, Kai. You got there before I did. I
What
was
was
just
that?
about to say that. I was just about to say the same thing Kai just did.
I missed it.
Use Dorothy as a human shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
I don't think they
Yeah,
care about
you're
her at this
strong.
point.
But we
They
could
probably
also hold. Yeah. They probably
They probably
don't.
don't. But
We
you know
could
what?
bring like yeah.
Probably better. Saves us a bullet, and it keeps you alive.
True.
Win-win in my book.
Like I said, I'm just worried that like, let's see, what's my movement? I'm playing this very long.
I
I don't
mean,
remember what my
I'm gonna be out
movement
there with you.
Movement's 5, so I can move 10. I guess I can look and see what the fuck's going on, and then choose to.
And trigger a hail of gunfire.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yep.
Well.
There are 4 shots headed your way.
Oh Christ!
That's bad.
Dodge.
Wait, I'm the
Dodge.
start of the round.
Oh my god, you are the start of the round.
Yeah, so they can't. So
You
woo!
put your head out, and they
Oh,
all
lucky.
were just
Ah,
to shoot you, and then
wow.
Huh?
What a loophole.
what
What
a
a
loophole.
loophole.
Yep. No, you're absolutely right.
Going fast. You're just too
my
yeah,
God.
thank
goddamn
God.
fast.
I'm gonna go
Holy
back.
shit.
Stick your head out and see 4 guys aiming guns at you.
Yeah, right. I'm
Never
gonna.
mind.
Can I open this door? Is that like an action? I'm assuming.
Sure.
Make sure that we're not, because my character wouldn't know what's in here.
Hey Vex, what'd you see?
There's a lot of
Suddenly,
guys out there
oh,
aiming
2
guns.
Oh,
That's
Stay in
middle
cover.
OJ. All right, Sunny D.
Well, if I had another grenade, this would have been great. But
Yeah, right. Okay, then I guess I'll go in here, and next turn I'll start rummaging because I got no other ideas. I don't want to get lit up, not yet.
Oh boy, we rummaging.
I mean, we're. The longer we wait, the more chance they have to get back up.
I think this is all of them. It's kind of their base, but we're also kind of waiting on
Yeah,
our backup. So
Well, our backup ain't coming, but I can call trauma team.
like unless Briggs severely injures himself.
points gun at leg. Shoots.
You know what you have to do.
No, I can manually call trauma team. Thank you very much.
Is that a thing?
It is
Hang
a
on.
thing.
Okay.
My-
Alert.
Now, if you get your health to
I'm
under your body
falling and I
stat,
can't get up.
if it auto calls, if your health goes under your body stat, or if you get a critical injury that dismembers you, or you can manually call them by action.
Okay.
Hmm.
But if they show up and I'm still really healthy, they might get mad.
They might get a little mad. Yep.
They might just be like, "Why the?" Now, to be fair, my arm is shredded because of that fucking dog, so it's not nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Briggs, are you calling trauma team?
It's
Not until
not his
Atticus
turn
is done.
anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops, sorry. Out of
Okay.
order.
Having reloaded, what are we doing with Dorothy?
Throw her out there to trigger all of the readied actions.
Yeah, they're
They
already
hold an
spent 'cause of
action
the
for
end of
after
the
they
round.
hold their actions and push her out for them to shoot her.
Oh,
God, I wish I
that's
bought a new
devious.
shield. That would have been nice. I thought about it and I was like, I probably won't use it. And then here we are.
Hindsight.
Yeah, so I guess since Talia's the only person who cares about Dorothy, Atticus will like catch her attention, stand up and point to the unconscious person and be like, so does she need to die or what?
Yes, 1,000,000 times. Yeah.
I don't know yet. She might already be dead. I mean,
Her legs are handcuffed now too.
I don't know. Can you figure out a way? Can someone maybe blow like a hole in the side of this boat?
I can start slicing
probably
out
not.
my wolvers.
Yeah, I like holding my handgun up. I'm
By the
like,
boat.
probably not high enough caliber.
Make her swim with the fishes. Or sleep with the fishes.
Seems a little
Or
cruel.
Sink with the fishes.
It's a cruel world.
This is Cyberpunk Red. God damn it.
Atticus, you're looking at Talia across the desk, and the USB stick is still sticking out of the little buffer drive, and looks unharmed. It looks like whatever it triggered just like fried the drive, but the stick itself is fine. And as you're
so it fried the
asking, like,
phone, but not the.
Yeah, exactly. As you're asking, like, does Dorothy need to die? You notice that that's still in the drive and looks unharmed.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, this is a little bit unusual, but let's circle back to plan A. And he'll move over, like slide the drive across the table to Talia.
Oh, yeah.
And then can I also like hit the door? I don't know. Is there like a panel to close the door here or something?
Yeah.
You
What kind of
fucking
doors
leave
are
me
these?
out here, you son of a bitch.
We just plug her like into the drive and then get her like zapped by it anyways.
That's
right?
what
Like,
Nathan is suggesting
her
that we
head?
can do. Yeah.
Yeah, does it just go to her brain, or does she have to like do something with the table or something?
If Tick were here, he would use his flawless memory to tell you that in the conversation with Lotus LaMarche and oh my god, what's your stealth guy's name? Damn it,
Jacob?
Jacob. Yeah, and Jacob's
my
eagerness to try out. And he was like, well, what would happen? It's like, I mean, it'd knock him out and give him a pretty bad headache and like a serious shock to his brain pan, but
Yeah.
hopefully no lasting damage was the verdict that you got from LaMarche as far as applications that are non-Netrunner specific.
But
We'll
you just
slot
like,
that shit in.
yeah, just touch it to her head like NFC.
There's a little slot. She's got a USB slot behind her ear.
That's crazy.
It's USB-C, obviously. Everything's USB-C in the future.
Yeah.
So easy.
This is great. Very
Literally
convenient.
everything has standardized to one port. It's like the only good thing about this future.
Amazing.
But yeah, I'll hit the door to buy us some time and be like, Briggs is definitely already dead.
You can hear my voice. I've been talking.
There's
just
no way
very
he survived
upset.
that hail of gunfire out there.
So young too.
Aladar died in last campaign. Aladar is back in this campaign.
That's so fucking funny.
Okay, I think that's all I can do right now. Assuming that doing that stuff was action.
Briggs, you're up.
All right. Briggs sees the door shut and be like, motherfuckers.
Well, you can shut your door. Show us who's
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah, but they can just open it. So he'll take a peek outside again. Oh shit!
Yeah, there is a lot of them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, all right. That's what that sound was.
Briggs will look down at his arm that's been somewhat torn up by the dog. He'll be like, "All right, I've got a plan." He'll back in here and go to his internal agent, call trauma team.
Would you be so kind as to roll us a d6 on the table?
I will. 4 turns.
Great. We got 4 rounds until trauma team arrives.
The hope is that they blow a hole in the ship. Like, that's the real.
Mhm.
And then we can just get the fuck out that way.
But all right, that takes my action.
It does.
You could also radio Jacob and have him do something.
I think he might
Diversion.
already. I think while that happened last session, I messaged Jacob that things went hot.
For
Not
what?
to.
Remember to be a
He
hero.
was-
This is how. This is how
He was
promotions
waiting
are earned.
basically in
Yeah.
the tunnel outside from the ship, about as close as you can get to it without being there.
Mhm.
And last he heard, you told him to sit tight, and then he heard gunfire erupt. And at least per my notes, you have not contacted him yet, and
Oh,
he
okay.
has not reached out.
Then I'll send a ping to Jacob. Shit has gone south. See if you can work your way in here undetected.
Uber's going to be here in 4 minutes. Get to the top.
Well, actually,
Yeah, said,
I don't know if he can make a way in without getting killed.
yeah, actually, I'll just say
Steve
trauma
back home.
team's been called. I'm evacing.
Find your own way home.
Yeah, it says,
Godspeed.
Something else
stay
came
in
up.
the.
Sorry.
I think I'll say stay in the area just in case. We might need a distraction.
And then we forget about him again.
I've never forgot about him.
You've never forgotten about him.
Got about him just
He
now.
sends you this in response.
That bastard's sending ancient memes.
All right, that'll be Briggs.
All right, Talia.
Okay. So Atticus, you've slid the chip across the table for me to chip her.
Yeah, because apparently it looks like it's still good. Not
And
a one-time
so
use kind of deal.
Caracol says, "Okay, I'll do it, but then you have to help me with a real quick door open close maneuver to get these, buy us all some time." She reaches over, grabs the chip, and picks up Dorothy's head and examines her Neuralink slots. Currently, there should be 2 slots. Are either one of them taken?
Let me look at her gear.
God, it'll be so weird when we all have ports.
Right.
Like, that's gonna happen one day.
Wasn't there like a
Starting to
sci-fi
see this
movie where
shit
like
now.
people were doing drugs and the future drug were like the micro discs, like just little tiny CD-ROMs?
GameCube
There
games.
There's one occupied port and one unoccupied.
Talia ejects the occupied port and swaps it for the active, or for the info disk that we brought.
Awesome. You recognize by the branding that the neural wear on the chip is a pain editor, and you can pocket that, and you slot in this drive, and for a second nothing happens, and then Dorothy starts convulsing. it's. Has Talia ever seen anyone seize?
Well, hold on a sec. Let me answer that question by doing one of these. Let's see here. I'd say there's probably a good 20% chance. So let's see if I can get under 20. No.
You might have heard, maybe what they are, maybe someone, bad trip at a party or something. But yeah, she starts convulsing, and a little bit of foam starts to escape her lips. Her eyes sort of roll back in her head, and she's shaking violently. And then all of a sudden, she stops. She's still breathing.
Neat. I mean,
She's
gross.
still unconscious, but something happened.
Okay. And then I tell Jojo to like make sure I didn't just kill her, and then she'll move to the pillar right by this door right here for doing something next turn.
Awesome.
She'll tell Atticus to like hold an action to essentially open and close the door for her on her action.
You got it.
Jojo.
I'm going to do a medic. Is it medic check or paramedic check on Dorothy?
Awesome.
Medic.
Roll.
Wait,
Paramedic.
paramedic? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh damn, dude! I got nat 10 again, but then a 1 after that, so 25.
Hey, 25 is nothing to sniff at. So you, in examining her, note that she is physically stable, and that her vitals all seem pretty normal. You get her in a comfortable position. You have almost doubtlessly experienced someone having a seizure before. You see a small burn around the port in her neck, but besides that, she seems completely unharmed. You like flip up.
We've encased her in carbonite. She should be
You-
quite well protected. If
You
she
f-
survived the freezing process, that is.
You flip up her eyes and do like the check, and her pupils still dilate. Her eyes are a different color. Talia, what color are Savannah's eyes?
They would probably have been like brown and green.
Cool. Dorothy's were, of course, ruby red. And you notice that these eyes are distinctly not that. The pupils dilate, they don't respond to your stimuli, aside from, automatic function, but your paramedic check ensures that she is stable, unconscious, unharmed.
Neato.
Step 2, question mark.
Yeah, profit.
Step 3, profit.
Okay, she doesn't float when she's out, I imagine. How do we get her out of here?
Might just have to manhandle it.
I guess, can I put her up on like the table?
Sure. I mean, your action was to paramedic and stabilize, but you're welcome to move her around next turn.
Okay, next turn. I guess that's it.
Cool.
Now all the NPCs.
Yeah, I just ended up stacking them on the end of the initiative order, which is helpful for me because it keeps it simple, and not helpful for me because it hamstrings their ability to plan any actions.
Yeah, the whole prepared actions only lasting until the end of the round is pretty
There's
significant.
pros and cons, right?
I like it though.
Yep.
Because it makes initiative actually important.
It does,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean,
Because otherwise, initiative is just
yeah.
like, oh, I go first, cool, but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's interesting. I dig it. Because yeah, you're right. How many times you're just like, oh, like you see all the bonuses you can put into like getting initiative, and it's just like, why?
Like,
Wow.
yeah, you can deal with the problem before they can, but I don't know. It's not that huge
Mm-hmm.
unless you're being ambushed. Like that's like the exception.
Yeah.
What are they doing out there? I can't tell.
Sounds like they're making bread.
Yeah, you hear lots of boot clumping and shouting and screeching. Doc is still retching in the corner, but is glad that a door has closed. Vex.
I'm going to continue my plan of rummaging through this and seeing if I can find anything that might help us.
Cool. What you looking for? I mean, you
Anything
say
that might
anything
help
that might
us.
What springs to mind?
Explosive or possibly information that we can either trade to get out of here or sell when we get out of here.
Does the boat have a self-destruct?
Does the boat have a self? Yeah, you open it and there's a big red button and it says "Do not press,"
There's a
even
button
in case of emergency.
in every room has got that button.
Give me a skill check of some kind. Probably perception.
Dancing. Yeah, probably
Dancing.
perception.
Yeah.
I think I have pretty good perception. Let me see. Is there perception? Yeah, there it is. Boom. 14. That's not very good.
That's not gonna do it. You rummage around and find nothing in particular of value.
All right. Well, that was my choice.
Or maybe this was like an executive suite with like a secret escape hatch or some shit.
Well, I was thinking she might have like a grenade or something stashed, and then we might be able to use it to blow a hole in the ship, or yeah, or maybe like a secret door. You
Hey,
might be right.
speaking of which, where didn't she have like a helicopter or something? Where's that?
Here's rental. I don't know.
Rental attack chopper.
Rent everything.
Yeah.
man.
I mean, that doesn't
Night
sound
City.
that insane for Night City.
For the
does it?
clout.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But
Rental attack helicopter.
okay. So like instructed by Caracol, I guess I am going to prepare to open the door when she gives me the signal. And otherwise, just try to look cool.
All right.
Maybe I'll shout to Vex like, "What'd you find in there?" and just have like some unhelpful small talk distracting him.
A bunch of those ketchup packets. I guess they're keeping them in case they want ketchup later.
Okay, see if they have any cigarettes.
No cigarettes.
soy sauce and relish as well.
Lots of soy sauce. I must get
Oh,
a
she's
lot
one
of
of those
takeout.
people.
Yeah, you
Always-
keep them
Yeah,
all.
always hold on.
Okay, I think that's all for
Atticus,
Atticus.
what's your base stat for personal grooming?
Ooh. Hang on. Personal
Oh,
grooming.
shit, mine's
Yeah.
7.
I think I was considering putting points into this too. +6.
Cool. You try and stand there and look cool about to like plan a thing, but you end up just looking kind of sweaty and nervous.
Yeah.
Briggs, you're up.
Kind of covered in dog slobber.
Worst
You're right.
fixer in Nice City.
Pretty much. Literally failed every fixer check I've made so far.
Haggle, no. Hustle, no.
Calm under
Turns
pressure? No.
No.
People find the light tattoos and machine eyes a little off-putting. Who knew?
You're just ahead of your time. That's the future.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I've called for trauma team.
They will be here in 3 rounds.
All right. Briggs will, having seen nothing, will again poke his head out and see that everybody's gone. Is everybody gone?
There's someone falling down the stairs.
Yeah.
At least as
There's
far as you
someone
can see.
here that you can see. He's singing.
Is that one of? All right. Well, fuck it. Let's see. You can move double your
Moved that.
move, right? Okay. So it can move up to 10. So I see them all. That's still the good chunk, right? Did they barricade?
Flashbang 'em
They
again.
barricaded?
They barricaded the hallway. You can move over it. It takes double movement to do so, but it is also effectively covered.
Okay. All right. Well, Briggs will take a fucking pot shot at the first one he can see, pushing the initiative, which I guess would be Lena.
Cool.
She's not actually with them. She's actually just
Is
there
that
for
person-
intern.
Yeah.
I'm just here to party.
He rolls a 16.
At that range, with you said a pistol,
Yes.
Big pistol,
should be
yeah.
just fine. Roll some damage.
All right. That's going to be 13 damage.
Excellent.
I rolled 2 2s.
We're going to open the
Okay.
door and shoot Briggs in the back.
Right. And then Briggs will back up. I rolled doubles. I got a crit.
You got a crit?
Well, if you roll doubles on the damage, you do something extra, don't you?
No,
Double
it has to
sixes,
be double. Yeah, double max.
Oh, double max. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was
Otherwise,
just
that shit would
doubles.
happen way too often.
Seriously.
Blown
Okay.
limbs off. Also, it'd be silly if you rolled all ones and blew someone's leg off.
You blow like a fingernail off.
Success by accident.
Yeah, it could be like a crit, but not a very painful one. Like, yeah, you shot like their finger off, but
Just like, ah, fuck.
not
shit."
life threatening. It's just annoying.
Okay, I love that, and I'm going to incorporate it next season.
Oh no. Oh
any
no.
any like
Double twos
double
or double ones?
fives? No, double sixes actual crit. Double fives, annoying crit.
I love it.
Messes up your hair.
You shoot off
Yeah.
a part of their ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's just enough to be really annoying.
Yep. Talia.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the page that talks about using grenades when you don't have a launcher.
You use the table for grenade launcher, and you roll a athletics check.
Okay, so combat reference, and then let's see.
Athletics check up to a maximum of 25 meters, and using the grenade launcher DV.
Okay, so grenade launcher, which is this one. So if come on, if Atticus opens the door,
Yep, on your signal.
Yep, which is now. Caracol steps out, sees Briggs is in fact not dead, which is a relief. But he appears to be in combat with someone on the other side of this table. So she needs to be able to chuck a grenade from where she's at to right about here. It's not quite sure where they are.
Yeah.
And you said that it's the area of effect of a grenade is what, 10?
10 meters square.
It's a 10-meter square.
Which is insane.
Grenades should
Okay.
be good like that. Unlike
Yeah.
some games.
So do you 15 need to roll athletics? Okay.
Yep.
All right. She's going to use 5 points of luck.
Wow.
To
Just
not
to make sure
fucking
this
throw it
doesn't
in my
fail.
back.
Which is good because I rolled a 12, so plus 5 is 17, which meets the DV. So she throws an incendiary grenade.
Amazing.
And then, okay,
Alright,
so
let's-
10 meter.
And you centered it right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you move a box once it's measured out?
Yeah, you can edit like the sides or whatever. I feel like even though it says it's a square, wouldn't it make more sense to measure it as a circle?
It would, yeah. From there. Because then it'd be a 5 meter sphere. 5 meter diameter sphere.
I thought last time we checked it was 10-meter radius.
No, so it is a 10 meter by 10 meter square. Which, if we're applying that to
then that's
a sphere, would be a 5 meter. Yep.
Yeah.
Or 5 meter radius. Bad terms. Yeah. So in throwing that, you can catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there 2 of
Plus
you?
their
There's 6
stupid little
of them.
machine.
Sweet. Okay.
About to set a bunch of people on fire.
Where are you? Okay, incendiary actions. Damage. Holy shit. 25 and critical injury inflicted.
Holy fuck.
25 damage. 2 6s. Rolled a 4, 6, 6, 2, 4, 3, which is pretty good.
That is awesome.
I wanted there to be space under the foosball table to like roll it underneath, but I see there's like this little blockade thing. That's the bed for it. But yeah. So I think they get some sort of like evade roll.
Hang on, give me just a sec, because I'm not sure of the damage of an incendiary grenade, whether it acts like a frag plus the incendiary benefit, or...
Okay, I'm just going off of what it had me roll for damage in the app. So let me see if I can find it in the page 344.
I was in the app would be right. I don't know.
Explosive example. There we go.
Incendiary ammunition. No.
Yep. Okay, so like a grenade launcher just flat does 66 damage. So that would be 66 plus. Okay, so you rolled 25 damage.
Yeah.
You roll damage once for all targets. Holy mother of God. Okay, so we've got 25 damage applied across 6 enemies.
I think there's going to be an achievement for like most damage done with a single attack for the campaign.
You
Yeah.
bet your ass there is, yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Jesus.
fireballed those motherfuckers.
And critical injured a bunch of them. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I would have maybe I get to roll 6 times for the critical injury chart.
They all sustain exactly the same critical injury.
They all take rib broken. Is your rib
Severe
broken? Mine
burns?
is too.
I'm gonna say
That would be appropriate.
just for funsies, yes. Roll critical damage 6 times.
That's just a
It will-
D10, right? To
No,
determine
it's
the.
2d6.
Okay, so
Just roll 'em all-
2d6.
Yeah, roll them all at once, and I'll jot them down, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay. And get rid of the ones that I'm currently. There we go. So 12d6. Yeah.
6 and 3, 4 and 1, 6 and 3, 6 and 3.
Interesting. Gonna have a lot of the same results anyway.
Keep reading them out. So I got 9,
you
5,
know-
9, 9.
3, 6 and 3, 4 and 1, 6 and 3, 6 and 3, 5 and 1, and 5 and 5.
Oh, mother of God. So, fun thing about critical injuries is they all do an additional flat 5 damage directly to health. So we have, let's see, 3 torn muscles, 1 broken rib, 1 spinal injury, and 1 broken arm. It is an absolute mess in there. This thing explodes, and these guys burn. Everybody is now also on fire. 25 damage. What's your... Apply damage.
Everything okay in
Jesus
there?
Christ. 25 to you, and you, and you, and you, and you, you. Oh my God.
All right, here's the
Jesus
plan.
Christ.
In the future, we all roll in with hand grenades and destroy everything in the first round. That's such a ridiculous amount of damage.
Mother of God. Okay, so you did after armor a grand total of 133 damage.
God damn.
Damn.
You ended up doing 18 damage to everybody, and then an additional 5 damage on top of that, and then an additional wound to... Oh, Christ. Okay. Amazing. And they're
Are we
on fire.
incorporating the fire damage?
We will on their turn.
Oh my God.
So you can hear Caracol yell over the roar of the flames. Now you can be nice and show a lady the way off of this boat, or you can all go down with it. And then she steps back inside.
Incredible.
Is everything all right out there?
Yeah, just starting a fire in an enclosed space.
Speaking of, there's a burning dog in that room.
Oh yeah.
Jojo, your
Right,
turn.
right here. I'll be honest, I didn't start the fire. I thought it was always burning.
Reload and can I speed heal myself also?
Well, reloading will be your action.
That is it. All right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna speed heal myself.
Sweet.
Let's see here.
Mother of God.
Ah, damn, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I think in the future I'm gonna always have like one grenade on me, just because
Yep.
like spicy moments like this would have been perfect for it. Can you imagine if
Alright,
each of
so-
us threw one grenade at this moment, just in
Yeah.
the fucking room?
That heals me for 10,
Nice.
which there it is. So I'm at 30 now. Should be, I think, 30 out of 35. I see. Is it 34 now?
Oh, your
I
character.
yeah, I haven't been keeping track.
Yeah, me neither. I've been terribly lax about that.
It's
So you at
30,
30
right.
and 35?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. You hear screams of pain and agony and the smelling of burning flesh, and one of these guys steps out and screams, "You motherfuckers!" And fires off a shot at Briggs.
Parlay? He's fucking on fire. Like,
I was thinking if we kill those guys, we could just take this ship.
yeah, new plan.
We're the captains now.
I mean, we don't need to keep it, but we could sell it. A lot of eddies.
Screw that. Let's go be pirates.
I mean, I think we're supposed to sink it after we loot it, right?
Like that
What's that
Nomad
called?
mission in fucking 2077.
Gotta scuttle the ship.
There you go, scuttle. I was like, what is that word? Scuttle. That's it.
The only thing I like, the only downside of us taking the ship is none of us are technical.
What? Nobody took pilot watercraft or whatever the fuck that is. Water vehicles.
I'm medically technical.
When would we need that?
Like this ship would get
Briggs.
hacked all the time.
The bullet manages to find a sweet spot, and you take 13 damage.
Oh fuck!
Ouch.
I don't think you're looking too good, are you?
Atticus looks out and he's like, "Oh, I'll be damned. Briggs is still alive. Oh, nope, he's dead."
I'm guessing Sam walked away or something.
Maybe?
Oh shit! I had my stuff on mute by accident.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Oh, there we go.
All right. No, that explains it. Yeah. So my armor ablates by 1, but I do the damage reduction prior, right?
Yeah, first.
Damage reduction is for whatever gets through your armor.
Okay, so I took 13 damage. I have a body armor of 11, so that's only 2 to my health. Or am I fucking this up?
You've definitely gotten hit this fight.
Well, all the damage I took was through my armor.
Right, and each time that happens, it should have ablated by 1.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Okay, so then I think I took damage twice, so that'll ablate that twice. So now
Should
it's
have
just
9.
9 versus 13, right?
Yep.
So I'll take 4 damage. Put me down to 23. And then my armor will ablate again.
And you may as well keep it going because Lena also steps out and screams her hair is on fire. She has a massive burn wound on the side of her face. And she levels her gun at you and fires and does 17 damage.
Oh, shit.
Oof.
So I take 9 damage to my health. And the armor ablates again.
This is just turning into that RoboCop scene.
Yep.
Okay.
Since there's like 4 more guys in the initiative
Fuck, dude.
order.
I'm down to 14. No.
Steps into the hallway,
No.
levels his gun, fires, and the shot goes wide.
Oh, thank fuck.
And he crumples to the ground in a weeping heap because it hurt him so terribly to try and lift the weapon, given his critical injury.
His
He degloved his hand shooting.
yeah, the
Oh,
skin on his hand
no.
is like fused to the gun.
It's basically it. Yeah, he cannot let go of the gun.
My name's
And-
Edward Gun Hands now.
Dude, it's like that Daniel Radcliffe movie, like Guns Akimbo,
Great.
right?
Yeah, Guns Akimbo.
Oh my god, that's right, where they're
That was
nailed
really
to his
weird.
hands.
Yeah. Fucking crazy shit.
So good.
Howard, likewise, into the line of fire. Rolls a 1 and then a 10 for the critical fail and results in a -1. The gun in his hand explodes and the receiver lodges in his forehead and he dies instantly.
Oh god.
Man, I'm doing great. Look at all these people I'm killing.
You were just like dying by accident in front of you.
Don't get ahead of yourself,
Yeah, I know. We still got more to come.
Briggs. I think that one still counts for me.
Lastly, Shirley steps up.
Don't
The
call
person-
me Shirley.
Don't call me it. And she looks at you with just deep, deep disdain, which is made only slightly funny because her usually like perfectly coiffed hair is completely burned away on one side. And she's clutching her ribs with one hand, but levels her SMG at you and lets loose a hail of bullets.
Oh no.
10 of them, to be exact. Auto fires down the hallway. And does 22 damage.
Oh no.
Hey. All right, it's math time. 22 minus 7 is gonna do 15 damage. That puts me over.
Oh shit! Alright, Briggs is down, and we, next round, get to learn about death saves.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Jojo's head snaps up.
First lesson is you only get one of them.
Yeah.
And then Shirley ducks into cover. The other idiots behind her are not that smart. They are on fire and on drugs probably getting high off of the fumes of their own burning blood.
Doc, go help him.
Man. Yeah, right.
You owe me. I didn't shoot you.
Fuck you!
The masters in
That's fair. You know what? That's very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you take some kind of fucking oath. Get out here.
He's still puking in the corner. This whole thing smells now like burning human flesh and burning dog hair and flesh.
I feel like most doctors would have a stronger stomach. What is this guy?
In fact, I think we're gonna... Let's see. Can we... Yeah, there we go. It's getting a little hazy because everything is starting to... There is so much smoke in the air now.
Nice.
From an incendiary grenade and a gigantic burning dog.
Okay, I'm gonna use my movement to get to here. And I don't think I can reach Briggs and make it back. So I guess I'll just have to end here. I'll hold an action that if anyone comes around this corner, I'll swipe at them.
Sweet.
Don't think it'll happen, but you know.
No swiping.
Yeah, if they come around the corner, I want to steal something on the screen unless they all shout no swiping.
That doesn't make any sense.
And I'll say, oh man, and then I'll leave.
All right. What the hell is my movement?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay, 10.
Yeah. Having to look at that.
Yeah. I get... Okay. Let's just do some crazy shit. Why not?
Cartwheel.
I'm gonna run. Huh?
Cartwheel.
Yeah, do the Neo cartwheel,
Yes.
firing an assault rifle. Yeah, what the hell? We'll just run like across the hallway. And just, take a couple of wild shots at whoever seems like the most obvious.
Shirley's in
target out there.
cover, and then Ben and Lena are not. So whatever's a better choice in that circumstance.
Gotta be Ben then. If Lena's in cover, wouldn't be able to shoot her anyway.
Oh no, only Shirley's in cover. The other two are not.
Right.
Yeah, so these two are
Oh, wait,
open.
Shirley's in cover. Lena's not.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so what's that? Are we saying that's 14 or 15 meters?
From where you're at?
Yeah, to Lena, I suppose.
I've always been a base-to-base man myself, so I'm gonna call it 14.
As long as it's consistent, that's always the rule.
Have some dignity from the base.
Mike, I know you're
Tough, dude.
He's
beating that dough.
He's adding Foley to the combat.
Sound of
Okay.
all of those bullets hitting Briggs.
Yep. The wet thuds. Okay, so 13
Really slapped.
13 to 25. Okay, I'm gonna need 20 to hit him. No problem. I'm a professional. Okay, first attack. God fucking damn it. 19. I think I'm gonna burn 2 luck.
You said you need to roll 20?
Oh wait, no, I would need.
Yep.
You gotta
You
get
gotta beat it.
over that, right? Okay, I don't think I want to waste that much then. Okay, so yeah, first one misses. Second shot. You gotta be kidding me, another 19.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, he fires twice. And
To be fair, it is pretty hazy in here.
it is, and it's pretty far. Okay. But yeah, just like corner
This
to corner.
one's for Briggs. Miss.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Like doesn't hit anybody. Wipes the copious sweat from his brow.
Briggs, what's your body stat?
5.
Amazing. Then that gives you a 50% chance to survive this next roll.
Oh shit.
Wow. That's
You're
it?
gonna need Joj. Yeah. You have to
We
Yeah,
roll
got
under
luck,
your body
right?
stat,
I would just
right?
use all your luck.
No, like you have to roll under your body stat.
Yep. Which I don't know. You as players, I feel like luck is an expandable or expendable resource in myriad ways. Do you guys think luck should be applicable to a death save to reduce instead of increase?
Make it cost double.
There you go.
That's fair.
And you
Okay,
can't use it after the fact. You have to use it before.
Yep. Cool. I like it.
Fair. Jojo, you have a quick heal, right?
Yeah, it's going to cost you.
Speed heals.
You're like way the hell over there, though.
Well, I'm hoping that one of my teammates is going to grab me out of the line of fire.
That'd be sick.
It'd be really cool if you had teammates like that.
Or like a robo-dog, fearless robo-dog.
I could burn. Well, I could burn all 3 of my luck points, right, or all 6 of them to reduce the roll by 3.
Or you could be dead.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, am I going to need 1 turn of making this roll, or 2?
I'll tell you this. I'm going to try to grab you. Unless something crazy happens, I'm going to try to grab you and bring you back into this room.
Okay. Yeah,
And also keep in mind that every time you make a death save,
yeah, it gets
you
worse.
get +1 to your next roll. Yep. So
Okay,
right,
maybe
you
I
get a
will
coin
try to
for
run out and
odds.
stabilize you, because unless Jojo runs out this turn, you're going to have to wait another
Yeah,
one.
it's going to take 2 turns, huh?
But I'll try to stabilize you. I'm okay at it.
Because it's a DV, what, 13?
15.
15.
Yep.
And I have all my luck, so I can blow some luck on it. So just try to survive.
All right, I'm going to blow all my luck on this one then. That's going to be -3 to my roll. And it's a D what?
It's a D10, and if you would not mind rolling it on the table.
Oh, of course. How could I not? Ah! Oh, there it goes. That's not what I wanted to do. 8. Oh, God. So 8 minus 3. So
There you go.
Holy
Live
fuck.
another day and way to spend that luck well. Holy
Wait,
shit.
my body's 10, so what's that mean?
You have to roll under a 10.
Oh, that means it's very hard to actually kill.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
He's
every
fucking
turn,
immortal.
every additional turn, it adds 1 to your roll. So
Yeah,
Okay, so after one turn, it would get harder. Okay.
yeah.
So.
Wait. Hang on. I don't want to kill Briggs here, but do you have to roll your body stat or under your body stat?
Under your body stat. Wait, let's see.
So that's a 5
Wait,
then.
hang
that's
on.
still a death.
Let me. Every time. At the start of each, make a death save, roll a d10. If you roll under your body, you live and can take your turn as usual. Well, fuck me.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, you dead.
I died.
Sam, do you want to describe how Briggs heroically shuffles off this mortal coil, having
Sure.
run into a hallway full of people with guns?
To be fair, he was exploring, and he did kind of expect people to follow.
Quick, I'll draw their attention.
Yeah, so Briggs runs out and gets a little overeager and is riddled with bullets all over. He slumps against the wall, and you can very visibly see trails of blood as he, falls or slides down the wall into a seating position. And you hear a coughing sound as, even though he has no mouth, you see out of the vents on where his face would be, you begin to see leaking blood as a distinctive metallic coughing sound begins. You don't hear anything from him, but you do see a mass ping sent to all of the team members. And all it says is hit placed.
It placed.
And Briggs dies.
Well,
Does that cancel the trauma team request, or are they still coming?
They do have to show up and confirm.
Okay.
So they're still coming.
That's in 2 turns?
one
One
now.
more now.
On Briggs's next turn, they'll be here.
Let's see.
Hang in there, Briggs.
who's-
Trauma team's almost here. I can hear. I can hear the VTOL.
Oh yeah, I guess you guys don't know that Briggs is dead. You just see him in a real bad state.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Talia, You're up.
Question for you. So I understand that cover in Cyberpunk takes damage.
it
What-
does.
What would you think the state of that foosball table would be having
Having
what just
taken
happened?
the brunt of a grenade.
Yeah. So I was just trying to figure out if there was an easy page or something you can reference in the.
Again, yeah, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
Frankly, it's probably shredded. Just looking at the stats for HP, yeah, a thing made of wood versus a thing made of concrete. This thing's got metal in it, but it's not like fully metal, so I'd say it probably has 25 HP, which would mean that grenade shredded it, and if it weren't shredded then, it's on fire now. So let me go ahead and Whoop,
Now
nope,
that
I don't-
there's
I
that's
don't-
a regulation grade foosball table.
completely bulletproof the way Gad intended.
Stand up to the wildest frat parties.
Okay. There are 3 people out there. So I think what Caracol is going to do is step out to the side of Briggs and use suppressive fire to drive everyone back.
Very nice.
So, okay. Suppressive fire.
Everyone rolls a will
okay.
save. You don't have to. Oh yeah, you roll auto fire.
It's its own roll. So this is a 19 is the die here. Or a
Awesome.
19 is the total of the roll.
So that is the stat to beat. And I'm gonna have that's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail. And that's a
So they all
real
have
big
to-
fail. Yep.
So they all have to spend their next turn running for cover.
They will do just that.
And then she's going to cross to here to duck into cover. And hopefully that will change. It'll buy us some time on the battlefield before we can think of the next thing we have to do. Okay.
Uses Briggs's body as cover.
Hey, I mean, not
Tight
quite.
spot.
Use your grenade again. That was pretty good.
I have one more grenade left, but it's a flashbang, so we're going to have to use it whenever we push.
Just fake him out and make him think you have another one.
Yeah, I think
It's
she
funny that
probably screams like a mad woman as she fires off several rounds down the hall. In anger over Briggs having fallen.
Really? The Corpo? That's the one? Okay. I mean, you know.
Man, fuck you too.
Jojo, you're up.
Yeah, that corpo piece of shit deserved it.
He didn't even live with us.
Oh man.
Um, oh, actually, I can see Briggs from here, so I probably would have watched him die. I just realized I can see right over the table. See him.
Yep, I'll bet you watched every second of that happen.
Yeah, everything that you described, Sam, I'd probably watched.
Awesome.
We're like,
Just
yeah.
like slowly unclenching his hand, on the air hypo that he had ready to run and slide out to you, and
You're like, in my professional medical opinion, that was a lethal amount of bullets.
He is now suffering excessive lead poisoning.
I'll say I'm having
He
trouble.
died of natural causes. When you get shot that much,
Trouble.
he would naturally die.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
How's he all have these memes on hand?
Turns
Does
out
that
he's
mean we
a
get Jacob?
millennial
Do we
who's
get
been
Jacob in the will?
cryo-frozen for
Shit. Okay.
Riggs actually had a thing that sets up Jacob to be fired if he dies. So
Right.
Yeah, it's his dead man switch.
oddly enough, it gets what's her face promoted, but he gets fired.
Now you become the Briggs, as it was passed on to me.
take this mask, clean it first.
Yeah.
Don't have the grenades I thought I did.
He wasn't the real Dread Pirate Roberts either.
Can
I am Spartacus.
I'm going to go up to this. So if I leave Dorothy, she's probably like knocked out of her mind now because she's got like the legs handcuffed, and I'm trying to see if I can like get an angle on this door to shoot. I guess it's Ben.
Sure you can, yeah. Let me see that. No, I think you'd have to step out of the hallway.
See, Wayne, see.
Or at least lean out around the door frame.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I do have smoke grenades, but it's already smoky in here. Hmm.
You have any cool, colorful lights?
Nope. Can I search around this room and see if there's anything that controls more of the like ship? I guess maybe I can like try and shut that door where they are, like from maybe like this like office desk in here. Just curious if there's something else I can do while in cover because I don't want to get shot.
Vex did search that other room already.
He did search
his
the other
office.
room, but he didn't find, or he didn't roll very well. So, like, just
Not
searching
known for
the
my
rooms.
eyes.
Yeah, just searching the rooms for something useful could be, well, useful.
Yeah.
He's known for his taste in canned food.
To this room first.
Yeah, I didn't find any food in there.
Okay, I'm gonna search for something useful. I want to try and find a way to like shut the doors, or if there's a way to like pull like a fire alarm and like slam like the door shut, or something like that. I want to try and cut off the hallway.
There's a fire alarm. It'd be going off right now.
It's true, yeah.
For
There's
sure.
2 major fires.
For
All
sure.
right, give me a perception check.
Try not like Jojo. I think is try not to panic and is trying to do something sort of useful here. A perception check. Oh my god, that's 2 1s.
Oh shit!
Double one.
I mean, a 1 is the best thing you can roll on the second die.
Wow.
Yeah,
Do
when
I
you
get
roll
something
one
fun for
already,
two
yeah.
ones?
For a grand total of you actually lose something. Pick something from your inventory. It gets misplaced.
It's misplaced.
I don't know. Like,
Where did I leave my assault rifle?
Yeah. Oh, damn it. This keeps
It-
happening.
My
got
stethoscope.
snagged on the chair, and
Wait, where did my noodles go? Again.
yep, that's it. You had a pack of noodles on you, and they're not there anymore.
Oh, I was just about to eat those.
Son of a bitch.
Jesus, dude.
You gotta avenge my noodles. Briggs, meanwhile.
Right?
Just pans to fucking Briggs in the Yamcha pose.
Poor Briggs. It's a shame he was
Someone
born a
had to
corpo.
go.
Oh, wait, you're not born. You become. It's a job. You chose this.
How dare you? Of course, I get a fucking meme from Jacob in my dying breaths.
I mean, Sam, think about it this way. Now you can
You cut out.
come back as a netrunner for the last couple episodes and be really useful. You can come back as a netrunner in the last 2
Ah.
episodes and be really useful.
Right.
You say that like this
Man.
isn't the last episode.
Right. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a backup character, but this is kind of, we're hitting the end anyways, so I guess it makes sense.
If you're gonna die, the
Jojo,
last
is that it for
finale
you?
is gonna end.
I mean, there's not much else I can do there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
happens.
Yeah, if only, there wasn't some massively important role that you really needed to make.
Right.
Nothing comes to mind.
The
I sink the ship somehow.
group of guys. I am surprised you guys didn't elect to do that at some point, like even before the mission, like bring extra explosives or something.
Well, that would have taken planning, and we already had a
Yeah.
plan.
We don't
Yeah.
really do the whole planning thing.
We came up with a plan, and that was it.
The piranhas that you can see at the end of the hall, if anyone's looking in the hall, are taking a moment to furiously pat the flames out on themselves, like having successfully downed someone. They are scattering.
Well,
And
don't they have to use
patting-
an action to put out the fires?
They do, yes.
And they're using their action now to move out of the way?
They have to use all of their movement to get into cover.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes, they have to move into cover, and then they are furiously patting out flames once they have the opportunity to spend an action. But as they do so, you hear the distinctive sound of an aerodyne heavy vehicle and the announcement from Trauma Team. Please clear the area. This is Trauma Team. You will not be told again. And there are no windows down here, so you hear that from outside. And
It's got to be super goddamn loud outside.
well, you're just one deck below, but also Trauma Team, yeah, is very loud.
If I run up to this door, can I close it, or is it fucked?
You know what? It's a steel door, which, given that it took 25 damage, is still just fine. So yeah, there's a little panel to your left. You could slam it.
Yeah. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna get up to it and close it.
Man,
And,
perks of being top of the initiative.
Yeah.
A bunch of prepared actions don't matter for shit.
Well, they wouldn't have had it that turn, at least.
No.
But I needed to close the distance, so that way next turn I can run in there and start slicing. And if Briggs is still alive, at least now we have some cover to Briggs, but I didn't see JoJo give too much, so I'm assuming Briggs is pick the bucket. I'll miss his. Well, I'll miss Briggs.
Wait, didn't we all get like a little email from him when he died, or is that
Well, it just
just
said like
people?
hit.
Yeah.
Well, it was very vague, and also I don't like have an internal agent So I don't know it
Yeah.
until I check my agent.
Yeah, your phone vibrates. You're like,
Yeah, and I'm not
there
really
you
checking my phone at the moment.
Let's see. Okay. Atticus is going to talk to this doc.
You know, work a deal.
Yeah, he'll just be, because, since he's in here and it's obviously like medical bay, whatever, this guy looks like staff of some kind. He'd be like, hey, you, hey, get your shit together. Go treat my friend in the hallway there. Looks like he's bleeding out.
Okay. Can you roll intimidation or
Yeah, no problem.
Why
It's
don't you
just like a,
make me?
I
like
don't know how intimidated I should be.
like a face down or something. He's like, buddy, I'm holding a gun. Like, I can shoot you or you can go treat my friend. I don't.
Hey, you make a pretty good point.
Okay, face down roll is only a 12 if you need that, but
I was thinking more. Hang on, skills. Come on.
is there actually an intimidate?
Social
I think so.
interrogation. No, that's it. Which is a different skill entirely.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's just face down, I guess. Right?
okay. Well, then in that case, hang on. He's gonna roll a face down. Let's see. Let's see what Doc's cool looks like.
Yeah, because it looks like
Doc.
otherwise there's.
The guy
Have
that
a
throw it
face
up
down.
is gonna have really high cool.
Oh, he's gonna,
Persuasion.
especially with spittle on his lips, like. Yep. Now he still he tries, like, he sets his chin, but then he realizes his chin still has a little bit of vomit on it, and like hurriedly wipes it away, and he scurries around. He said, I'm sorry. There's nothing. There's nothing I can do for him.
Give me a second opinion.
He's dead.
My second opinion is that your friend is dead.
Second opinion is he's
You're
also not too good of a
also-
looker.
Yeah. You want a second opinion? You're also ugly.
Also, was that trauma team? I heard they're going to be blowing their way in here any minute. I feel like we should take cover. I don't know what y'all are doing.
Whoa.
Yeah, would I assume I would recognize the call out from trauma team, even if I didn't know that Briggs had called it.
Did we interact with this guy earlier?
Not really.
Didn't he sound completely different? Yes and yes, probably.
Just trying to remember if like we talked to him or if he just kind of like showed up in the room. That's all.
No, you barged into the room mid-combat.
Okay.
Yeah, Briggs just kind of ran in there and he was in there. Okay, I had in mind to prepare to like shoot people when Vex opens this door. I guess that won't matter because it's going to be like another round of initiative. So, okay, instead of going there, I'll move from this room just back to like this corner, switch places with Caracol effectively. Yeah, when the doc mentions trauma team, I'm like, oh, hey, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Hey, Vex, you might want to get back.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna take him a turn or two to get down here, but yeah.
Unless
there
you
a
just like
dash?
breach.
Is there a dash option?
Yeah.
And yeah, there is. Yeah, you can move double your movement.
Okay, yeah, then I'll be doing that next turn.
And sure enough, on Briggs's next turn.
Next turn though, because Caracol shows up this turn, right?
Caracol's backup didn't show.
Yeah, they said they were
respond.
busy.
Did not copy.
We're getting lunch.
We could get you something if you want, though.
We're gonna shake like 2 hours from now.
Just down at the
Uh,
docks getting some lunch. There's a big old boat, you know?
Atticus, you guys are both in cover.
no.
At least from the door, that was the
Yeah.
intention. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. There is a massive explosion, and Vex, you happen to be just outside of its radius, but you are showered with debris as a massive hole opens up in the ceiling of where you are.
Oh damn.
Oh jeez.
It is 4, right? Allow me to check myself on this.
We're
Can we get
beefy
out that
boys.
way? Is that an option?
About to find out.
I mean, I think I could. I'm pretty athletic. What about the rest of you?
We'll just stack furniture. It'll be fine.
Climb on Briggs.
I think they're taking breaks.
Dick.
No. Once they confirm he's dead, they just kind of leave him.
I mean, we'll see what they do.
No, they shoot him a few more times so he doesn't come back as a zombie.
Right.
Yeah.
Part of the silver plan. Should have bought the gold.
Goddamn basic PPO piece of shit.
Okay, no, there
they
are
just kick you and spit.
Hey, fuck you.
5
Plan.
trauma team.
Damn. They ain't fucking around, are they?
They
no.
are not.
Yeah, 2 security officers, the assistant, the doctor, and the pilot.
Well, pilot doesn't come down.
No. Pilot is piloting an AV up top.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
So it would be 4, right? On the ground.
Yes. I'm just trying to find good. You know what? Fuck it. Pretty sure these are 40K figures.
Just 4 space marines.
From Fifth Element in here.
Where are you? I know there are trauma team figurines. Damn it, you tools. Well, we'll get the AV up top.
I guess the question is, how are we going to get
Yep.
Dorothy out of here if we're taking her with us?
You're strong. Just throw her.
What?
I'm not like inhuman strong.
You're a tough guy.
I'm pretty tough. Yeah, that looks pretty
Okay.
fucking trauma team. The only thing they're missing is the helmet.
Right?
Been drinking goddamn green teas all day.
There you go. That's trauma
There's your
team
se-
for sure.
There's
Yeah.
your security.
Yep.
There's your doctor.
Back up, and they fucking nudge you for no reason.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You're like,
no,
I'm not fucking near you.
Fuck up.
Fucking dipshit. Playing 77, I was trying to use the fucking metro, and I got too close to one of these fucking assholes. Don't stand near the entrance then, dickhead. Didn't see you getting mad at anyone else walking by. Fucking racist.
They jump down little like jetpacks. The doctor and one of the med techs rappel down. They briefly survey the situation. The doctor steps down or kneels down next to Briggs, feels the pulse, looks at all of you, and can immediately tell that you are horrified by the fact that this man is in this state and are not the perpetrators of it.
Yeah, I put my hands up.
I
Talia,
point
how do
behind
you
the door
respond?
that I'm at. I'm like, these guys are the ones that did it.
Talia, how do you respond to trauma team being present?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute.
Stony silence.
Yeah, just
One is I jumped over to my other game to see if I could pull the name for your the character models, and they're called Medstrike, all one word. If you didn't find them,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
Medstrike. And then I think Talia is like probably has some like uh like tears running down her face, and she's like probably as soon as they're like down, she's probably pleaded with them to like do something because she assumes that if anybody in this world can work miracles for their clients, it's these guys. And if you could pull me back to the board when you get a chance.
Oh, absolutely. And they are going to take a turn collecting the remains, possibly. They're assessing at this point. But Talia, it is your turn.
Okay, I think Talia is now looking at the hole above, seeing sky. When just a few seconds ago, she was relatively certain all of us would be dying down here.
Oh yeah, and all the smoke funnels out. Or at least a lot of the smoke. There is still a burning dog in the other room.
Arf.
You hear one of the trauma teams like, "The fuck is that smell?"
It's dog. Burning dog.
Is dog.
He's dog.
We don't have the number for Briggs's assistants, do we?
No. I wouldn't want it anyways. Jacob's a loser.
Vex, as you say this, your agent pings and it's just a sad face emoji, and it's from a number that says Jacob R. You have no idea how he got into your phone or how he added his contact information.
Ugh,
But he's very
spam.
sad to hear you badmouth him.
I badmouth him every time in front of him.
And he's sad every time.
Is he watching us right now? Like, how did he hear that?
Sneaky stealth guy.
I think Caracol will yell to Vex, how sealed is that door?
I just closed it. It's it.
Okay, then she will...
Gene Parmesan.
Yeah, the doctor takes his hat off. He's all sweaty. Gene Parmesan.
She will hold an action to fire at anyone who opens that door from the other side.
Okay.
She'll also inform Trauma Team that people who downed Briggs are on the other side.
Oh, what, Trauma Team's here? Oh, cool. I know those guys.
We work together.
Jojo, you hear the unmistakable arrival of Trauma Team. What do you do on your turn?
I come on over and peek. Oh, okay, the door's closed. How'd the door close?
I closed it.
What door?
Oh.
Yeah, the door out there.
Yeah. I come over here. Do I know this Trauma Team?
Hey, Jojo.
Oh, hey, Amy. How's it
Mondays,
going?
am I right?
You may very well have worked with like one or two of the security tend to be the.
No, I'm talking to the doctor, not the security. I don't give a fuck about the
security. I mean, the doctor is currently facing away from you and wearing full bodysuit, so you don't know.
I know that butt anywhere.
Oh, well then, yeah, you would absolutely. Well, you know what? Roll concentration.
Concentration.
Concentration is for recalling details.
No
Concentrate
kidding,
on
right?
that ass.
Concentrate this. Well, it's a 10. It's a 2 on the die.
Hey, you know what? It is so distinct And it's
Yeah.
actually it's not the ass. It's the fact that this doctor is built like a brick shit house. You would recognize the form of Gregory Kirk's anywhere.
No way. I don't know. I what's he doing at the moment?
Right now, he's checking the vitals. He's down on one knee and checking the vitals of Briggs.
How do you think he died?
You saw it.
I know. Oh, hey, Greg. I just need you to turn around.
Slowly stands up and looks.
I do my secret handshake with him.
Uh,
Secretly.
I rub my hands together, and then we just like high five both hands at the same time.
Oh, he definitely like and slips you the secret like med tech grip. But then he says, not
Greg, what's up?
not to put too fine a point on it, but boy took a fuck ton of bullets. You guys are in some of a hairy situation here. Look, I'm gonna, and you see that he's thinking about extracting Briggs, but also thinking about the optics of extracting a corpse after your last conversation. And he just says, I'll make sure it gets where it needs going to."
Thanks. Thank you. God, I wish I had like a tracker at this point. One of those homing tracers. God, that'd be nice.
Could you take a second body for us?
If the price is right.
Shit. How much money do I have?
Well, they aren't actually dead yet.
Yeah, but we'd like it delivered somewhere else.
For sure a bring out your dead moment here. I'm not dead.
How much money do I have? I have 2,000 credits. Jesus, that's not much. Or 2,000 eddies.
You guys are John right now, and combat is effectively at a pause because nobody who is anybody is going to fuck with Trauma Team. And the piranhas know better than to pick this fight.
Hey, Greg, can you do me a favor?
Hmm?
Can you guys leave? I saw you came in on some jump packs there. They look like they're still hot and ready to go. Can you drop some ropes on your way out? We'd really appreciate it.
There are in fact 2 ropes hanging from the ceiling.
You leave those ropes attached
Or just let us
to
use it
your
real quick.
your AV.
Sure, happy to.
That don't untie them. Leave them attached and fly high.
We can do that. Y'all heard him. Blue team, move out.
All right, quick.
And
Tie Dorothy's feet to the rope.
We don't want her just like swinging around.
No, we're all grabbing onto these ropes because they're flying.
oh, no, so there are just some ropes that they use to rappel down.
Yeah, they're attached somewhere to the ship already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna sprint in here. I'm gonna grab Dorothy, and then I'm gonna start climbing up the rope right behind him,
hovering above the hole.
Okay. I'm assuming I have to do some sort of
basically,
athletics check to carry Dorothy and climb the rope.
Yeah. I mean, yes. Just because you suggested it.
Yeah, I kind of
that's a good
assumed.
idea.
I'm going to use 2 of
Athletics.
my luck. Because
wait. Her ankles are handcuffed, right? You could
Yep.
you could sling her over your shoulder like a purse.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's what I'll do.
And then climb the rope.
Actually, I'll use my handcuffs to handcuff her hands, and then I'll just kind of like wear her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to use 2 of my luck, and I rolled a 1. Are you fucking kidding me? So I have a 10 total.
In athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is a struggle. You grab onto the rope, and immediately the AV with the combined weight of both of you, like swerves slightly and sort of thuds you into the wall, and you let go. You're welcome to try again, but in the meantime, Trauma Team is getting very impatient.
Okay, I'm gonna try again, and this time I'm gonna blow 4 luck. Okay, 18.
Does anybody? Okay, yeah, yep, you're good. Cool. As you get up, you realize you're being sort of pulled and assisted, and it is none other than Gregory Kirks, who you guys have no idea who it is, but apparently this is someone who knows Jojo quite well. And you said you brought Dorothy with you?
Yeah, I have her on my back.
Okay.
And then I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna beeline to that sewer.
Yeah, I assume we're all going up on the ropes after
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vex is out of there. Okay.
Atticus. Talia.
Because apparently the sewer leads out of here, right?
Yep.
That's what Jacob told us.
Jojo, you're the last up the rope. Kirks reaches down, extends you a hand to help you up onto the platform.
Okay, I'll grab his hand.
Thank God you guys are friends.
And he looks you in the eye and he says, I reckon this makes us even. And then he clips onto the rope and all of them zip up into the AV, and they and Briggs are gone. You guys are left on the deck of this ship, which is slowly rocking with the waves of the bay. You can see Vex making a speedy beeline toward the sewer door. The AV, as it takes off, whips your hair back, and you can hear sort of a scuffle down below, maybe the sound of a door opening. And you hear, they're fucking gone. Did Trauma Team take them with them? And you hear just an anguished scream of fury somewhere from below. You're welcome to go pick that fight again if you want, but also you have an opportunity to get the fuck out.
Now we're out of here.
Yeah, already 1 down. I am the most hurt I've been this entire campaign.
Oh, I speed heal you.
10 out of 4. I'm 10 hit points down.
Yeah. If you want to speed, are you grievously
No,
injured or is it just like a little
barely
scratch?
hurt.
Okay.
I'm 40 out of 50.
I was getting ready to heal Briggs, and it was just like more damage and more damage and more damage. It was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's the sewer entrance down here. There's also the elevator that will take you up to street level.
Well, there's probably a bunch of them up there. Like the sewer was the safe way out.
It's true. Yep.
And if we hurry, we can get out before they even notice.
Vex, you.
Yeah, I agree that the sewer is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help carry or assist with Dorothy.
I'm a big, strong guy. I got this, I think.
Well, if you need help, I'll help.
That's appreciated.
A pretty sheet.
Vex, you get down the ladder, you walk down the hallway, and you hear sniffling.
Oh, it's you. Your boss died.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the message. He never even told me to come help. I felt so useless out
He
here. I
liked
don't.
you.
The
Keep
last thing
doing
he
what you
said
do.
was, "Fill out your timesheets."
Well-
Yes, he was very adamant about your time card being properly filled out.
And if you had been there would have been nothing you could do. He walked directly into a bunch of bullets.
That doesn't sound like him. Well, except for
I mean,
that
I also
one.
thought it was weird, but here we are.
Well, I'm
We need to
just
go,
glad.
Jacob. They're going to be
Can I-
after us.
Can I come with you guys?
I guess.
Oh, thank you. And he
What would Briggs have wanted?
Briggs would want us to be nice to you, so I'll be nice to you. I owe him that
appreciate
much.
that. And if you'll sort of picture, there is a long tunnel or a long
Dragon?
bridge down in the sewers that goes across this big waterway, and you're walking single file, and Jacob is right at the back. And for the first time that you have ever interacted with him, he is quiet. He has nothing to say. No questions for what's it like being a fixer, or how many people have you killed as a solo, or are those ears actually attached to your head? Nothing. He has no questions for any of you.
This
Just
is
sort
nice.
of follows behind with the occasional snot-filled sniffle. And by the
Poor
time
kid would have been promoted if he could have kept this up while he was working.
Jesus.
I'm gonna go ahead and respawn you guys at street level, just so it's not a pain in the ass to.
Oh, I was walking the path.
Navigate.
You guys are great like that, but this map is convoluted.
There we go. I moved myself. I got it.
Hey, thank you.
We need to get out of here on the double. Where's our car?
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me double check that that's the right sewer.
Well, there's a couple, I think.
Great.
So
There
I think
are,
I think-
yeah. So you guys were
probably wouldn't exit the one that's still in their territory ish.
no, probably not.
Probably like the one that's behind all
You would've-
those ovens.
Yeah, exactly. You would have come up,
That one?
crossed the tracks, gone down the way. Oh no, you know what? You guys don't even need to come up through a sewer grate. There's a wonderful shot of the all of you walking up the subway stairs.
Ah, cool.
You are backlit by the neon billboards up top. You sort of walk along the tracks. A car screams by you as you're sort of pressed against the wall. You eventually make your way to the platform, and from there up the stairs. As you look back toward the shipping structure, you can see a bunch of piranhas who have just run inside and are making their way onto the elevator down to the ship. There's a large plume of smoke that's illuminated by the city lights. And just as you crest the stairs, you hear is it what's going what's going on?
Relax.
Who's talking?
Is that your
Dorothy?
purse?
Is this
Vex?
Dorothy talking?
Yep, she has regained consciousness.
Can I medically hit her on the head gently enough to just put her back into a coma?
I don't know if that's how it works.
I
I don't think it's necessary
I
at the
don't think
moment.
so.
A Vulcan neck pinch.
Technically speaking, Vex could put her in a chokehold and do that.
Go to sleep.
I don't think I
Go to
want.
sleep.
She's currently handcuffed and leg cuffed, so
Yep.
I think we're fine. Let's just get her in the car and have car
sounds like
call
she
sit
might
next
also
to
be-
her.
kind of snapped out of it as well.
It's such
Yeah.
a bad time right now.
It is.
I
And
think Karakal will kneel down next to her as she's being carried like a purse.
Well, we need to get her into a car. We need to get out of here.
And
So
say, do I have the pleasure of addressing Dorothy?
I wish I could say that name meant nothing to me, but and you see her hazel eyes sort of fill with tears. She's like, I know what I did. I know what I've done. But that's not my name.
Are you
What is your
Savannah
name?
March now?
Stacy.
I'd sure as hell like to be. And she's, as I understand, hanging upside down from Vex's like shoulders, basically.
more closer to the Ace Ventura GIF picture.
Wait, now I need to go back to the thread. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. So you've got her just hefted over your shoulders,
Yeah.
and her head is lolling. She very clearly still does not have like control of her faculties, and so she's like a newborn baby. Her neck is just limp, and so the tears are streaming like down across her nose and up her forehead as it's sort of hanging down. And we're going to pause there for a bio break. We'll be back in 5.
Cool.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I'm back.
Gotcha.
You see, Jacob was sad.
Yeah.
At
Well,
least that's
no,
one
he's
person
dead.
that'll miss your character.
I
Right.
think Talia will miss Briggs.
My character's kind of hardened. So,
What are you talking about?
and
Your
also you were a
character's-
corpo.
Yeah,
it's a little
your
less.
character goes out of his way to like help fucking old ladies cross the street and shit.
Yeah, doesn't mean
Yeah,
he's
you have
not
the
a
nicest.
bastard.
I mean, you're like the least bastard of all of us. You've talked me out of killing a lot of people.
Yeah, I guess so. Doesn't
Yeah,
mean
like,
he's soft.
No, but I mean, you definitely didn't want us to kill Kodai Khan. And I
Yeah,
really
well, that
wanted
was
to
more
kill
for
Kodai Khan.
reputation. It wasn't necessarily because I liked the guy.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, the guy that just hired us ended up murdered. That's good for your resume.
I mean, he had a lot of people after him.
No, he didn't.
I'm sure those people that broke into his apartment just wanted to say hi.
They breaking? No, they were following us. if we went into the wrong apartment, they would have been breaking into there too.
I thought they were after him because wasn't it
No,
that
they were tailing
had
us because we were onto them.
But they
That's
had
what it
his his AI.
Yeah, and they had what they wanted. They didn't want anything else. Also, I'm misremembering it.
I guess we'll know in the post game wrap up.
Goes on to live a long life of doing everything that Talia hates.
I mean, there might be I don't know whether he might give us like a coda for each of our characters there at the end of the season, and maybe I'll do what I said I was going to do this whole time.
Go kill him. I mean, we're gonna we didn't wipe out the piranhas, so they're gonna still be a problem. But that's a future us problem.
Yep.
I mean, you certainly put a dent in them.
Yeah.
Some of them will never be the same.
That's the thing about piranhas. They just keep piranhaing.
That's I'm glad you guys found a way out of that, because that was gonna be a long and bloody combat.
Yeah. That grenade really changed it.
Yep.
I was like, we need something to turn this.
Yeah, the grenade, and then the next move would have been getting everybody ready, and then flashbanging the room, and then sweeping in.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, we just needed to move up together. That was what got Briggs killed. Was he was the only one out in the hall.
Well, everybody was talking about how we're not going to be moving up because of everyone. Like somebody had to go first.
I mean,
So
I was getting ready. I was getting ready to go.
Hey, you purposely didn't. So somebody had to push the initiative.
I'm a melee guy, so I'm not going to run and take 2 turns of being shot at by everyone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is somebody's got to freaking push, or we just sit there and wait for them to close in on us.
Yeah.
I was more willing to wait because you could hold your action. You know what I mean? Like, since we all had a higher initiative than all of them, we had the ability to basically wait them out.
Yeah, but also we didn't really go over that whole game plan.
I was mostly waiting them out.
Kerr back.
I believe we are all back.
James,
no, I don't think James is. I lost my notes because I guess I didn't save my file when I updated.
Ah, shit.
I didn't lose all of them. I just lost the last couple sessions. So I don't know if I killed anyone between session 11 and now. I don't think I did. My total number of kills this entire campaign is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys.
I love that you've been keeping track.
Yeah.
Man, I got to start doing that for Bartok.
I don't do it for all my characters. I don't do it for Aladar because it's not an important thing to him. But when it is important to you, you should,
I mean, Man, I'm excited to play Bartok again.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I think killing a minor goblin god just got to his head and changed him fundamentally.
I mean, but surely Kai is going to make us play Traveler instead because of the Mystery Channel, right?
The teaser? No. Well, that's for after this season. little bonus thing.
James, you back?
I'm back.
Hey, excellent. Okay. You guys, I assume some in the car probably not wanting to stick around too much longer.
Correct. Yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely want to get out of here.
So times like this, I wish that I had like a screen takeover where I could just like
The Life and Times of Briggs.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously yes, we do the slideshow.
Yeah. Lie to me.
Remember those times when he crashed that car once? When he got shot here? He got shot at that other
there.
place.
I mean, he rescued you guys from the Yellow Brick Road that first time. Anyways,
he did help.
Yeah.
we're not there yet. This
crashed the car in
tableau
that building.
flash montage is you're all in the car, and Jacob is very awkwardly. I mean, this car seats 5, and there are 6 of you. So unless you tell Jacob to get a cab and go home, he's cramming in there with you.
Yeah, he cram in. From one of my sardines.
Do you really have to eat those right now in here?
Yes. I must carbo load
right.
after working out.
Roll down. I don't think there are many carbs in sardines, but I roll down my window.
So it's who's driving now that Briggs is not? Does someone just like?
Fuck!
I guess it would
Is it
be
Jacob?
me.
I mean, it's company car. So
we give Jacob the car.
great. Jacob is.
Wait. Was this Briggs' company car, or was this the?
No, it's the
other
one that Briggs basically talked that guy out of at the very first session.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just labeled it as Briggs' car.
Yeah. So Vex, I imagine there's a great moment where you like toss the keys to Jacob. His eyes go kind of wide and his lip quivers and
it's yours now, kid.
So
really?
Jacob's driving. Vex.
You're gonna get pulled over all the time for this.
I mean, he looks 16. He's not 16. He's 19. But regardless, Vex, for some reason I picture that you're the other one in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
So in the back, it's Jojo, Talia, Atticus, and laid across your lap is Dorothy. And Talia, Dorothy's head is in your lap, and she's sort of like fading in and out of consciousness.
Am I just in the middle, and she's laid over my lap too?
I think so. Her butt is just like right there. It's you have
Why do you say it like that?
only on video footage.
I mean, don't we think she could be more comfortable in the trunk like this?
Why would you want to put her in trunk? That
Unconscious,
seems
not
rude.
Dead, asshole. You're not putting me in the trunk.
That's not what an unconscious person would say.
Don't worry, we'll be home soon enough.
I'm conscious. I'm not unconscious. I don't. You. She sort of like noses at Jojo, and you guys are driving through Night City. It is probably 2 a.m. Is there anyone particularly in sort of this state, anything anyone wants to ask of Dorothy/Savannah?
I think maybe Talia fetches from like a pouch the pain limiter chip that had been slotted into Dorothy.
So she's
And
got 1 hit point. Like, is she like she's not doing well, right? She's barely alive.
Correct.
Well, she's like
if,
one
if
hit
someone
point.
were to punch her, she would die. She is conscious, but does not have control of her faculties. She's basically a ragdoll who can talk to you and answer your questions.
Well, as long as Jacob doesn't crash the car.
As long as Jacob doesn't crash the car.
I'm driving.
eyes on the road, Junior.
Is he the guy who's super sad who just lost someone close to him is driving?
Yeah.
It's Jacob, not Junior. But thank you. I appreciate your trust. I'll get us there, safe and sound.
It's what Briggs would have wanted.
It is what Briggs would have wanted.
So, do we think that the chipset just like hard rebooted your brain, or did this pain emitter have something to do with how you ended up as the other girl?
Can I roll medical tech and tell you?
Do it.
Sure. Because the
21.
the humanity loss on that ship is insane.
Ah.
On a pain limiter.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's 14.
Yep.
Oh my god.
What does it do?
A pain limiter makes it so that you are not subject to the penalties of being severely wounded. So the -2
Oh.
that you get from being below half health, a pain limiter just completely eliminates that.
I have to get one of those. Pretty awesome.
It's pretty odd. Not that you've ever been even close to half health.
Yeah, it's true.
Mr. Tough Guy.
Jojo, you know that it's some combination of the two. That, from a physiological perspective, you remember old research papers on electroshock therapy being able to basically reset neurons and like massive surges of energy through the brain being pretty effective at essentially acting as a hard reset, and then combine that with the fact that there is some of this technology which by its very nature dulls your sense of self, that the more that you engage with this tech, the more you identify with the tech rather than with the self. And you conclude that it could very easily be a 50-50 split of those two.
As sorry, the original cause for the Dorothy persona, or why she's doing what she is now?
For why she's doing what she is now.
Um, okay, so yeah, I share that with a little bit more jargon and philosophy and speculative cybernetics.
Hell yeah. Your friend sounds real smart. That
He isn't.
makes that makes sense to me. I mean, they put the chip in as part of the first round of treatment. You know, they had to connect all the electrodes and diodes and
We saw it all.
What were they treating?
They weren't trading anything. We watched the video, Atticus. They were trying to create a state of mind inside the people.
Use them as some sort of bio hard drive. Maybe some sort of software protection? I don't know. I don't understand
say
these
it
crazy
worked.
quotas.
Is this like the wet brain people, like the
Yeah.
prototype?
Like your brother or whatever.
Mhm.
It's
I'm gonna say this. That might not be popular. I don't think Biotechnica is that good of guys.
Oh, they're not. They're some of the worst of us. I mean, the piranhas. Now those are some. And she drifts out of consciousness.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get you better.
you're
That's
well.
the first step.
She's welcome to stay in my flat as long as I have a flat. I realize that nothing of what we did over the last couple of days has made us any goddamn money. And I have
Not
5
true.
eddies. 5
We could
eddies, Vex.
We could sell that data
5.
from Biotechnica for a lot of money.
Okay. Yeah, we could take the chip out of her. I suppose
Well,
it's probably dumb.
no. Atticus has double. We don't need to touch the chip on her.
Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt a tender moment talking about profiting from the death of one of your friends, but Jacob,
It's what he would have wanted.
He would
Well,
love
yes.
for us to profit. He loved profit margins. You should know that better than anyone.
I do, Mister Vex, sir.
Vex just like giving him a noogie while he's saying that.
That's why. Look here. I'll when we get where we're going, I'll give you guys the contact info for Cecilia, the security officer. Our point of contact with Biotechnica. I imagine she'd be very, very happy to receive this data. And I mean, I
Does she
leave
express
it to
her
you.
happiness with money?
I would certainly hope so. With
Because corporate happiness doesn't pay my rent.
you make a good point, ma'am. Yes, you're absolutely right. It
Don't ma'am me.
Does she look like a ma'am? She's not that old.
Miss. Yes,
go.
you're right, Miss Caracol.
That's more like it.
Ma'am.
And you hear from your lap, quit giving the kid a hard time.
Look, you don't
He's
have you haven't
19.
you've had to put up with him for all of 20 minutes. I've
He's
had to put up with him
19.
for a fucking week.
He doesn't even eat any of my sardines. Come on.
It's not even a kid.
Oh, is that what that smell is? Fucking
Amazing, isn't
kill
it?
me now.
Okay.
I mean, it's that or it's me. I mean, you are in my lap.
She leans over and sniffs you deeply, and she's like, "Nah, I remember that."
Whoa.
And we cut to
Whoa.
everybody arriving back at. I imagine you guys are headed back to the apartments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob pulls up to. Hang on, let me just pull up the board. The apartment final. Yep, there we go. Good old trusty apartment map. Let's get your settings set properly. How about we get that atmosphere?
Oh yeah, we left Gina in there, didn't we?
Yeah.
God.
I guess
you
she was
did.
there on her own, so that's her choice.
I mean, we did
So
see her, and she did not seem compelled. So
Yeah.
We have like
There's-
2 half corpses now in our apartments.
There's a whole sub thread there that had a bunch of stuff gone differently. Might have also gone differently. Yeah. No,
I realized,
love it.
once we started that, we didn't come up with any backup plan ideas, and we should have had a second ship ready that didn't have ice on it, and
Woulda,
you
coulda,
know,
shoulda.
we could have just worked with them, because honestly, her
you
going
should have
against
just paid stress and
Biotechnica,
taken a flashback.
it is what it is. You got your friend back. You're welcome.
lost a friend.
Jacob drops you guys off at the apartment. And
Good luck, kid. You're welcome here only once a week. Bye, I love you.
Mr. Vex, you promised me there's some of those ramen dogs, and I will be here.
I need to make sure the cat is fed.
And Jacob drives away. You guys get out of the car, and standing there waiting for you is Anya. And Anya is in bad shape. She is the last time you saw her, she had been both drowned and resuscitated and brain fried. She's looking a little better for wear.
Anya, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be like recouping in Corpoville?
Don't tell me you
I
had to
got-
live here. This place sucks, but it's our kind of suck.
I got Mr. Briggs's last wishes. Here, and she hands you a thumb drive. And
Great
she leaves without
paperwork.
another word.
What a cool guy.
Gets on a motorcycle, revs the engine, disappears.
When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash.
We're not gonna throw you in the trash, okay? Let's see
I
here.
mean, I might throw him in the trash.
If it's a
Thank
Neuralink thumb drive, then Talia will go ahead and chip it.
Slot it in Dorothy, or what's her name? Savannah. just in
slot it
case. It's a second round of
I'll
ice.
slot it
This last thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, Siri.
Yeah, what's this got on it?
It has a clean version of all of the data that you guys got from the info heist at Biotechnica. It also has a file that just says DC trip crew eyes only.
Double click.
It opens up, and there are files that show that while Briggs was away on his business trip, it was not a business trip. In fact, his assistant was kidnapped, and he went out there to rescue her. And there are a number of leads that direct to corporate espionage committed by none other than Kang Tao.
Wow.
Leads to follow, should you like. But yeah, she has information from his time away that she knows that he would want followed through on.
Well, it looks like there's a chance to earn some money doing some post life work for Briggs, perhaps, and fucking over Kang Tao, which
Not
I'm not
something I'd
opposed
like
to.
to do.
I mean, you love
Forget,
him
I
one
still
minute, you hate
have
him in the
connections
next.
in Kang Tao. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Real corporate warfare fun.
and it's I'm sorry, is your love or loyalty for Kang Tao divisional? Like, were you in a silo? Like, we can't touch, perhaps like R&D, but you're okay with us like fucking with their armaments division or shipping? Like, I don't know.
I mean, you do what you want. I'll do what I want.
I mean, we usually work together, though. You know, I'll leave it to Atticus. Atticus, here, you can have this. This is the thumb drive. At least the biotechnica
Oh,
stuff
all right.
should be good to perhaps sell. I mean, somebody's gonna want that.
Yes, I think we should more focus our concerns on Biotechnica. Feel like they'll be after us. And there's some money to be made going after them.
Jojo chimes in. Yeah, I've got some leads with Biotechnica I'd like to track down too.
And we can deal with these ripe bastards. But let's lick our wounds for now.
Yeah,
you guys are all
Yeah.
standing in the atrium of your apartment building with its shitty little garden and its scrubby little trees and it's strewn with trash, but you're battered, you're bruised, you're there. Dorothy is sitting next to Talia, slumped against her, still sort of drifting in and out of awareness, and the camera pans in that sort of heist movie cinematic circle to everybody's faces who was involved with this recent job. And then it pans up to look at the sky, which, given the
Can't
light
do.
pollution in Night City, is a dull,
Chrome.
rust-colored red, sort of the color of dried blood.
That's healthy. We're breathing all this.
And it pans down, and we're probably 100 feet above the apartment complex. You can just barely see everyone sort of splitting up and going their separate ways to the apartment. And it, from there, pivots up and tilts across to look at the skyline of Night City and the blood red of sunrise just beginning to crest the buildings and the high rises. And then we black out. And that's the conclusion of season 1 of Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
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 It is only 11 o'clock, so I would invite you guys. Does anyone have a post credits coda? So we finished this job. We solved one big enemy. Perhaps made a couple of more. Got some big leads. But yeah, any like lingering questions or scenes that you would like to sort of showcase what your character does in the time following this major event?
I would probably take that information that I got from Briggs and send it off to Kang Tao.
Let them know that someone else knows.
Yeah, specifically Militech. I couldn't remember the name Militech for some reason.
Yep.
Because now it's like I my loyalty was to Briggs, not Militech. So now that Briggs is dead, it's like, okay, well, I don't give a shit about that corp. They're just as culpable for the last corporate war as Arasaka. So just Arasaka lost. That's what happened.
So we see Vex probably surreptitiously, like, you know, getting home, cracking open another can of sardines, eating one himself, feeding one to Prince, feeding two to Prince because Prince is Prince. And then sitting down with his agent and without any hesitation, just forwarding all of the crew eyes only information that got distributed to each of you to your closest rep at Kang Tao. Awesome. Anyone else?
Yeah, I think at this point,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that like Atticus really hasn't had a dog in this fight, you know, for most of this. It's just sort of like jobs. And we've been playing it like real careful. dealing with Biotechnica and trying to stay like kind of sort of like in the good graces of like the big corps. And I think at this point, Atticus has seen enough, and like the fucked up stuff that Biotechnica was up to, and how it affected all these people that he now personally knows. His corpo friend who he liked to give a lot of shit, but did actually care about, lost his life over it. And so I think he's interested in, doing some damage to them in the future. Maybe seeing if the, I guess, Savannah, if the unshackled Savannah has any interest in revenge. He would probably like to coordinate that with his impeccable fixing skills.
They're going to be so good in season 2.
Such good hand.
Well,
Briggs, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I'll go after you. I've got a little teaser for
Okay.
for the group.
To play as Jacob.
No, absolutely not.
That'd be great, actually.
So I think you see a series of like little vignettes. The first of which is like watching the recuperation of Savannah on the couch of Talia's apartment, and Talia getting food and bringing it back and watching shows together until she's able to like really get up and move around on her own. And like it like a bunch of smash cuts. The first one is like them traveling on the metro together, side by side, just sort of looking sort of straight forward, perhaps in the direction of the camera. You could see Night City flying by as the train scoots from destination to destination, and all of a sudden, the next cut is them outside of Night City. You can still see the lights of the buildings in the distance, and they're looking at what appears to be a derelict old warehouse. The sign that used to adorn the top of the door, long gone, maybe picked away for scrap, but even the building itself looks like in the intervening years has been used as target practice for any number of booster gangs or other such Night City scum who inhabit the outer ring of the city. You're looking at what used to be her family's machine shop, and where the two of them originally met. Perhaps it's just a shot of them from behind looking at the warehouse itself, and perhaps the camera pans down from like a shoulder level shot, hands down, and you see that they are holding hands. Smash cut, they're back on the metro, and the next scene you see is them at some columbarium somewhere inside the city, and they're setting a like a bouquet of flowers in front of a columbarium slot that's labeled with Briggs's name. And they give each other a sort of knowing look, like, this just isn't going to stand. And then you get a smash cut, this time with actual sound, like real music. You're looking at the interior of a dimly lit mahogany door. Someone rich lives here. You can hear.
Oh no!
You can hear like perhaps TV in the background, like someone's laughing, but it's hard to tell. But then you hear the distinct doorbell, old school doorbell ring, ring, and the camera doesn't cut. It just like slowly pans out so that you can see the entirety of the door from like the floor to the top of the sill, and you can hear footsteps approaching. And Kodai Khan's unmistakable form comes into view. And he opens the door. And two guns are raised out of nowhere. And two bullets, one from each gun, leave, striking him in each of his eyes. His body driven backwards in slow motion to reveal the hooded figures of both Talia and Savannah. And that will be a fade to black to whatever Briggs's moment is.
That's awesome, dude.
That was going to be the Boondock Saints.
Right. You ever play two characters at the same time? But all right. Going from that, the camera will pan from the dirtier, grungy areas of Night City, and it pans over to the ritzy ditzy areas of Corpro lodging, past the apartments and into the nice picket fence, fake grass areas of the Beavervilles. As it passes over a empty apartment, you see that it leads into the conference rooms, the neutral zone meeting areas where multiple corporations can have safe conversations and meetings and such. And it ends to a character that nobody has seen before and is just slightly out of view, giving Sam the ability to create his own character down the line. You do see feet kicked up, some dirtier boots over some workers' pants are the only things that lay into frame. And you hear a voice from off screen. He's late. It's usually not this late. I mean, fucking corpos, man, you know. Yeah, maybe I'll give him another call. And then at that point, you hear the sound of a agent going off. The ring, ring. Hello? Hey, Anya. So where is he? What? Ah. Oh, so he's dead, huh? Damn it. Really, you've confirmed? You gave out the thumb drive and everything? All right. Okay. No, I guess it was bound to happen. Damn it. We were so close to getting that scoop. All right. Well, you've done a good job, I guess. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. Got it. Just do me a favor, Anya. Send me the location of his team. I think I want to go pay him a visit. As it fades to black.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Okay, but
And Jojo.
All right. So Jojo, I think that it would start with. I guess he'd probably be tailing. I want to call him Gregory. Kind of like
yeah.
So the camera would be following Gregory Kirks through the city. I sort of like see this guy as I don't remember his name, but like in the Batman animated series, he was like the detective, like the main crooked cop that like
Oh,
always
Bullock?
Bullock, yeah. I kind of like this guy. So it's like Jojo, you wouldn't you'd sort of see it from his perspective, but like trying to tail Gregory and see what this guy's up to. And assuming that he's got these like contacts, these underworld contacts that he wouldn't be able to sort of get too far away from. Trying to figure out what happened to Briggs's body and see what this like trade network is like. So he wouldn't pull anything on Gregory, just sort of like trying to confirm what's happening to the corpses. And then in the meantime, he'd be visiting. I don't remember this guy's name, but the guy who invented the Soul Stealer. When we visited that man.
Oh,
Lamarche?
the tech Lotus Lamarche.
Yeah, Lotus. Okay, Lotus Lamarche. Is he still there? Is
He is, yeah.
Okay. So Jojo would pay him a visit.
Hmm.
And this is like we're not like the camera's not allowed in the building, but like Jojo would show up there and make a couple more stops in sort of like these like night markets. And then you can see in between, like kind of like a sped up motion of like Jojo going through the day in his like room, like doing actual work, trauma team calls, and then like burning, all the night, hours he has working on these like sort of like specialty like go bags of
Mhm.
like a rebreather, sort of like a diving suit, and then like this device that he's trying to come up with, not invent, but like trying to use like some tech that he learned from Lotus Lamarche to sort of essentially like quick pull a wet brain out of a system and give them sort of like a simulated environment for like a short amount of time. So he's trying to like get this bag together, this system of like having everything prepared for these tanks and whatnot. I think that's what he'd be doing.
Incredible. We see all of these montages, and then there is one more sort of sequence of wrap-ups, just to sort of let you know where the world is at post what happened here. There's a shot that wanders down the hallways of the NCS Axon, and the hole in the deck has been loosely patched, but it has piranhas furiously working on it. And someone else is trying to scrub the blood out of the tiles in Dorothy's former office. Someone else is using gallons of Febreze on the fabric-covered chairs. And we go down into the lab. It's the lab at the end of the hall on the boat. And the camera first turns to the left, and it sees a bunch of technicians working at a series of monitors, each of them with some instance of Alicia Khan's new avatar, Alex with 3 X's. They're making various refinements. The camera carries around the room to Gina, who is standing next to a cryo bag, a cryo tank that contains what is unmistakably the remains of the cyber ninja that tried to kill you on the freeway and got thrown off of the overpass. Affectionately known as Blue Boy, but to Gina known as Zachary. And she places her hand on the surface of this cryo tank as Zachary, missing 3 of his 4 limbs and currently in critical condition, just continues beeping on in the EKG monitor. And finally, we get a shot from right behind Kodai Khan, as you hear "bring," and he opens the door.
That must be
And the
my
camera
pizza.
gets splattered with blood. You see him fall to his knees and slump to the side. And just next to him, you see the little projector arm that was a part of his apartment frantically moving around as though it's trying to help him. And you can't hear this, obviously, because it's all piped in through his internal agent, but it's clear that whatever is inhabiting this system is aware of what just happened. And the last shot is as we zoom closer in on Talia and Savannah's faces. It pulls in close to Savannah's face, and one of her beautiful hazel eyes for a moment flickers red.
Ooh.
Ooh. And that is season 1.
Cyberpunk Red. I get it. Oh, wow.
Right? It's in the name. Yeah, cool.
Well, that was awesome.
I thank you guys so much for the opportunity.
Such a
It was fun.
great DM.
It's also it's only 11:22, so I'm gonna like take 10 minutes of your time and be like, cool, how'd that go? Brand new rule
Yeah.
set, relatively new DM. Would love to sort of hear back from. I mean, what you guys think went well, what you guys would change in the future. Yeah, please hit me.
Well, I think that the rules went really well. I enjoyed the rules of Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
the combat, quite a lot.
Good system.
Yeah.
Yeah, very few things compared to most stuff that we play, including even just D&D, like that were not overly confusing or like frustrating or whatever.
I felt
Pretty
bad in those moments when, particularly James, when you were like, I really want to be able to like do some kind of thing, and it's like, yeah, there's rules for that, but it's also sort of a different class and a different like subset of rules, and so it's like, sometimes we play a little fast and loose with how do we interface with technology, but for
I
something
feel
as
like you did a really good job whenever it came to that rules kind of stuff. Like it was a good balance of, oh, let's look this up versus like, all right, I'm gonna make a ruling and hand wave, like, and figure it out. Like I think you did a really good job to do your best not to bog down the game.
Thank you, I appreciate that. This
Yeah.
is by
Thanks
far
for
the
the
space.
crunchiest game I've run.
keeping stuff moving.
I-
Oh
I
boy.
think I think playing something like a fiction first game, which is the first thing that I ran, really drilled into me the importance of like keeping things moving,
Yeah.
and also the absolute insignificance of rules. Because if
Yeah.
shit's cool, shit's cool.
Yeah, the rule of cool is pretty important.
Yeah, don't let
but
rules stop fun.
Yeah, I did like, like trying to like stay in the lane of like the med tech and not trying to like go too far into other skills that I wouldn't be, good at doing, I guess. But yeah, there were a couple of moments where it's like I know how to play the game, like the video game, and there's moments where I'm like, I'm mentally stuck in a room where the only way out I can see is being good at computers. It's like that is not JoJo.
Yeah,
It turns out none of us were good at computers, which is the funniest thing.
Although, so like I was trying to like instead of being overwhelmed by the giant skill tree, which I think that's maybe the biggest failing of this game, is like so many skills just fall by the wayside, and like we didn't
true.
touch
You
even
were allowed
half
to
of them.
hyper focus or hyper specialize.
But I just was like leveling up things that I had actually done, so I ended up putting a bunch of points into like tech and guns and whatever. It's just like, did I use it that session? Then yeah, I'll level that up, whatever. Just kind of made sense to do it that way, but yeah, I think there were a couple of times that it did feel a little bit like our our frustrations that we kept complaining to Mike about in Star Wars, that like how the fuck do we get through this door? You know, like
Yeah.
nobody has the skill that we need, and now we're feeling kind of stuck or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But that didn't come up too much.
Those moments also, I felt like, often led to some of the the bigger sort of creativity moments when you're in a server room and it starts to flood, and it's like there are these deep character moments where you're like, well, we could just leave that person behind. And it's like, nah, that's not who we are, though.
True. Although, okay, so yeah, I think if since this is feedback time,
Please hit me.
my biggest feedback there is that in that in that scene where the help had solved the puzzle for us effectively,
Yep.
and then also got out scot-free. You were being too nice. If
Yeah.
I was DMing, that would be a dead NPC because
Should have been
that
a
was
dead
a
NPC.
that was
Yep.
a tool that got used, and it
It got
let
used.
us kind of get around the problem, and we didn't really have to do a whole lot there, which I felt like you kind of let us get away with.
It was I realized, so I had a there were a couple of paths around this puzzle, and one of them was throw our netrunner at it. And my thought was, cool, that'll kill your netrunner. And then by the end of the evening, I think I was just kind of cavalier about like, nah, y'all are the heroes. We're playing a tabletop RPG. And it's like, no, you're right. That's a dead NPC. That
Yeah, I think that
absolutely
it would have added just more like gravity to that scene where like,
Yes.
yeah, we did do the thing, but it cost us something.
Yeah. No,
Um,
I felt the same way walking away from that session. It's like, nah, that was you got your cake and you ate it too, kind of thing.
Yeah. But no, otherwise, yeah. I think most things.
What would you guys like to see more or less of in a
Uh,
following season?
So
server
just I want to
farms.
I say what?
Server farms.
Let's server farms done. There will
More
be no
server-based
farms.
imprints.
That's so
some
funny how it just tripped us up so bad because like
Yeah.
just because of like how everything is tied together with like the the Yellow Brick Road, but
Yep.
they were also kind of related through Dorothy to the Piranhas, and both of them had different like server things going on, and yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I recognize that folly almost immediately.
I was gonna say I'd like to see like the server farm sort of like thing done more like the like was it Deus Ex like Human Revolution where there was like multiple ways of doing something regardless of who was kind of doing it, and so like in that way like the if that server farm was like a dungeon, like having more options for finding stuff that you maybe forgot to bring with you, finding more ways to search out stuff that you could use, right?
Yes,
It did like
absolutely.
there were lots of times where just because I'm not familiar with the inventory system, I don't need to buy anything, but you're like, oh, well now I'm in a situation where actually rope would be useful, right?
Yep.
Or so it's that sort of thing. Like, cause like
You
being
were
limited by
fucking
money
rope.
and those money are the like what you buy with it is the sort of like key of success in some instances. By the
Yeah,
nature of
it's
being
it's kind of like
versatile tools, but it's like we're not familiar with their system enough to know what tools to bring. Like Dungeons and Dragons, yeah, everybody needs rope. We know
Sure,
that.
yeah.
But
And then there are also the gaps that we had where it was sort of hard to keep front of mind, like, where are we going? What should I stock up on? It's like if we're recapping every other session a week or two break, it's like, oh, wait, yeah, this doesn't allow us to get really comfortable, really familiar with the material in the way that you would with like 5e.
Right.
yeah.
As far as stuff, and maybe this is just a personal thing because I definitely do love all my little secondary objectives in video games and other things that I play. Definitely the opportunity to take on quicker, smaller jobs. Now, I know the system has a way for us to take time off and earn money passively. As long
We
as you're
did
not
that a few
healing.
times.
Yeah. I know that we have that, but I do know that and I know we're not supposed to be rich, especially when we're living out of a damn cargo container. But maybe the opportunity to pick up
Some
a
of us
couple
are.
of
Some of us are
Yeah.
living out of a cargo container.
right. Well, everyone is now.
Yeah, we all are now.
Right. But maybe the opportunity to take on some smaller gigs just to earn a little bit more money, because I think most of us were running into some decent, financial issues.
Yep.
I was fine.
And no, yeah, it's like it's not the worst thing ever, but maybe there was a couple times where I'm just like, we go from like bigger job to bigger job, or like storyline lore job. And I'm like, maybe a couple of smaller jobs so we could have some funding to maybe consider buying a car or something like that,
Hmm. I get you.
Is definitely an opportunity that I would like to have more of.
I want to throw more people off freeways.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, the whole car chase, like that took a couple sessions. Like that
Yeah,
was pretty
It was
fun.
2.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall,
Um,
I do love all of our bigger set piece missions. They were very entertaining.
Yeah. I did feel like a little similar to like Dez in Starfinder, where I'm like, my character's really not like made for combat, but we ended up getting into a lot of it. And there were maybe it's like unavoidable, but I felt like at several times I was like, well, I'm basically useless. And anything I do right now is just gonna end up with me getting shot. I'm just like, I don't really know like what I can do to be useful in this scenario.
Yeah, I was like, Briggs was in kind of the same boat, right? Because like, yeah, he had a big fucking gun, but he's definitely like, spoiler alert, a lot of his points were just going into the corporate thing.
Yeah.
But it's also, I guess it's also like the nature of Night City is that like this is inherently dangerous place.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess it also didn't help that I had failed all of my fixer like
Yeah, that's just bad
acquisition
luck,
checks
man.
to try to like get us like better gear.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I
There's
don't know.
also, I think, something to be said for the sort of time in which this is set. So it's like not quite post scarcity, but you are in sort of the recovery boom of Night City. If we were playing this 10 years earlier, your fixer would be absolutely critical to getting literally anything. But now, you're at a point in time where you can buy grenades out of a kiosk on the street.
It's like a grenade vending machine.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
It specifies like anything under 100 eddies you can generally buy either from a kiosk or from a street side vendor.
Yeah, it's like you can get it at the mall or whatever, right?
Exactly.
Don't even check your ID.
So I want to hop in here and say that some of my favorite things about Cyberpunk is that I thought the combat was going to not work as well as it did. Reading it, going
Yeah,
in, I
same.
thought it was going to be kind of a slog. But man, does the combat system absolutely slap in this game. If I could take the combat and overlay it into some other systems, like that would be great.
Yeah.
I also really love the leveling system. IP, it had me looking at all the possibilities for how to spend it after every session.
I love that.
Yeah, it definitely feels really good doing that kind of like piecemeal, like, oh, I'm just gonna bump this up a little bit instead of like the big, like 5e, like, oh, I get all this stuff
I
at
get
level 8
8
or whatever.
levels and a new
Yeah.
feat and a new
But there's like
perk and
but there's so much
Yeah.
time like in between. Yeah, the little
Mhm.
incremental like, ooh, yeah, like what am I gonna do with my XP this session?
well, and especially oh good.
And like Kai, I found myself like when I was leveling up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna level up something that I actually did. So I think there was one session where I took persuasion because I had a pretty epic persuasion roll that went well. And there was another game where
in the prison cell.
Yes, I think that was probably the prison cell one, and there was another one where, I upgraded. I think like personal appearance or whatever that one is. But lots of the other times it was like shoulder arms.
Yep, shoulder arms,
Mhm.
shoulder arms.
Shoulder arms all the time. So I really did appreciate the IP system, and I feel like you as a GM can really use IP as a prod to get people to do stuff. So if somebody, and they could be small amounts, like 5, five or 10 IP as rewards for like showcasing either knowledge or doing something that you think is really endemic to the system, the setting, or the character.
I like that a lot. That's a great idea. I tried to do humanity like that solely for like this is a harsh world, and when you're kind to other people, mainly Vex fucking feeding the homeless, it's like yeah, sure, you're modded to high hell, but you're also still like embracing what it means to be human. I think IP and humanity are things that I would like to leverage more to sort of imbue moments and particularly like player actions with more meaning.
Actually, Vex wasn't very modded.
I mean,
had, like,
you had
just
two
the
things.
Wolvers,
grafted
right?
bone lace, right?
Yeah, grafted bone lace and Wolvers, and that was it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because he was always trying to like go after like being like Morgan Blackhand.
That's
and Morgan
right.
Blackhand's thing was very minimal cyber mods.
And then Nathan, that's system feedback, GM feedback. You should work on getting some like characters who are in the pocket who are just fucking sons of bitches.
Everyone is too nice. Is that?
Like yeah, like like I know the bench of characters because I've seen them either come up in Cyberpunk so far, and I've seen them in some of the other games that you and I played together on Sunday. And one of the things you don't have a depth of bench for like, okay, I need a character, boom, character like from the deck. You don't have any that are like
Assholes.
sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches.
Well, you need
Noted.
assholes that you have to work with and nice guys you have to hurt. Is
Yep.
the
Yeah.
like is the beautiful formula.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I did
I'm
enjoy.
writing that down. Assholes you have to work with, and nice guys you left. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I did think that there was a good couple of times where it's just like, oh, can we talk our way out of this? And you're like, we are beyond talk. Like,
Yeah. Because sometimes you
there
are.
are points. Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think you did a good job. I also wanted to commend you for spreading out the star power amongst all the player characters. I know that sometimes, especially with RP heavy style, some characters can get more screen time than others, so to speak. But I felt like you did a really good job of balancing us and giving everybody times to shine, or at least opportunities to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Agreed.
I feel like
Yeah.
I did not get Atticus and Vex quite there, although I feel like Vex got sort of circumnavigated because Micers, your game to dive into those scenes. So like you and Gina in particular was a lot of fun. But like I tried to seed some character moments with Atticus, but it was early on, and everyone was still sort of learning the system, and like I would the way that James, by the way, if I can offer just absolute kudos, the way that you handled that the scene in the last session, the first time you met Gregory Kirks, like in a lot of the podcasts I listen to, there managed to be these little character vignettes that take, 5 minutes, but do so much both for the character and the story. And it felt like you really nailed that, and I want to get better at just introducing those sorts of things that are not like, you have to run a mission in order to get to this dialogue. It's like,
Yeah.
no, this is just a little thing that elevates both the character and the
it's
world.
the tiny little things that like it's. I mean, because that was just like all improv too. Like it was just
Yeah.
the tiny little like insignificant things that usually end up defining like characters way more. Like for me, like I like critical fails because those to me do a lot
Yeah.
because they completely like change the narrative of what was
Yeah.
about to happen. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
they're
introduce something that nobody else saw coming, but it's memorable. Like, and then yeah, just like the little conversation. I'm trying to like figure out how to handle how like like Jojo would have known this person or like behaved with them was interesting too. So
But yeah, I
Yeah,
would
I
like
did.
to get more of those moments. Kai, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, two things. The critical fails are almost always super memorable.
Yep.
You can make some great scenes out of those. I did feel like there was a bit of a like a dissonance between like my character supposed to be the guy who knows a lot of stuff and me, like Kai the player, having not played Cyberpunk, and so out of all of us I probably know the least about the setting. And so like you guys have a lot of sort of like innate knowledge of like, oh yeah, this corp or that place or whatever, and like I'm just lost. So
that's me whenever
that
we
might
play like
be
D&D. Like shit, I don't know any of this stuff.
Yeah, so like if it hadn't already been brought up and like, oh yeah, this is the company that we did this thing for, I was really leaning on everybody else to know like what the hell we're talking about.
So I'm thinking before a season 2, I will put together sort of a dossier and primer on like, cool, these are the folks that we dealt with in season 1, and here's sort of where we all stand. In like Scum and Villainy and the Forged in the Dark games, there are a lot of factions that you deal with. There's a big old chart where it lets you know sort of like, here's your status with this faction, and here's sort of how you've interacted. And I feel like just having that sort of 30,000-foot view and reminder could be useful.
Oh, definitely, because already just the dossier you have for the NPCs is super handy.
Oh, so
Which
helpful.
Completely fell off of, but will absolutely do better on next season.
Honestly, the
Yeah,
more early stuff is where it's important.
Yeah.
Like the later stuff is like, oh, that was a session ago, so it's not too bad. But it's the early stuff where it's like, oh, who do we talk to in like the second episode? And it's like, oh fuck, I can't remember that guy's name.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I I definitely want to steal that and like retroactively
dossier
fill in.
is a godsend.
Yeah, and then brilliant having like the screenshot of the token like from Tailspire and whatever. So just
that helps me a lot.
But yeah, same.
We're all visual learners.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a super great idea. Keeping things straight because it just feels like even if you take copious notes, like you still miss stuff.
Especially like 5 players is a lot. And new system, new world, dense lore. Yeah. Lot to keep track of.
Yeah. And hopefully by the time we come back around to this, like the app will have like the whatever missing features.
That would be awesome. I thank you guys so much for your patience and willingness to just sort of roll with a system that happened to pop up. I feel like we can do all of this in what is it? There's another another VTT that has like all
Foundry.
of these.
You're talking about Foundry.
Thank you. Yep. That has Foundry. And like in between now and then, I think it could be good and fun to learn just to sort of streamline a lot of that stuff. I found myself like I'm presently running on a PC and a laptop. I have one app open on the laptop, 2 apps and 4 tabs open on the PC. And it's like, man, I could have this all centralized, which is tempting. But God, I just love the visuals of Tailspire
Same.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like all the automation and stuff that came along with like Roll20 was great back in the day, but yeah,
It plugs so much stuff into Roll20 though.
yeah. But then yeah, it's very immersive having 3D environments that you can move around in.
Definitely.
It adds a lot. So
okay. Last question before we wrap it up for the night. Favorite moment and one thing you would change.
Oh, that's
I mean,
tough.
mine's got to be when I jumped on that bike. That was fucking awesome. I was totally ready to beef that roll, and just that was either the end of Vex or just him like badly hurt and slowly walking home.
Like,
and that made my whole evening.
Big swing.
And something I would change. I'd probably put my foot down on. I'd probably be like, I don't know what I would change. Maybe I'd spend more points in other things. Because like I really didn't put anything into anything interesting. I put all my points into melee weapon and brawling, and then that was pretty much it.
You were
I
very
think I put
functional
one
at both of those things.
Yeah, and then I felt like I didn't really do anything else outside of fighting, which is fine, but you know, you kind of want to be a little bit diverse.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, I'll go next. I think my favorite thing
That's when I
that
was in
we
the
did
hallway.
is definitely that hallway, the Darth Vader hallway scene.
Oh yeah.
Now I would say, I'm a big fan of the face-offs. I'm
That's so
pretty
cool, yeah.
jazzed. Being able to Karen my way out of the cop coming into like our obviously stolen car, being able to face off with them.
That was cool.
I thoroughly enjoyed that because I like this system. I like being able to, obviously combat is a part of it, but I like non-combat options and skills and characters.
Yeah.
You know, having an opportunity, not always circumventing combat. So that's one of the things that I enjoyed a lot. As far as something I would change, do you mean about my character, or are you talking about like how the game was run?
Either or. Follow your heart.
How dare you?
I mean, I am seeking constructive feedback.
Okay, so we'll
but
talk
if you're
about
not
the game.
feeling it, then
So, I already touched upon having like more opportunities for smaller jobs, like you know maybe one session long jobs, start to finish. The only other thing I would change is probably researching or being able to track down leads for our jobs and all this kind of stuff. Basically, the out of job aspect of the game, I would have liked to be elaborated a little bit more on. We touched a little bit of it on it. You know, it's like okay, some people are healing. Some people are doing their jobs. Some people are going out and doing like shopping. I felt like we only really did that one, you know, when one or two players got lit the fuck up. And I would have liked a framework for us to kind of just do that more regularly. You know, like not just when we have to heal, but like, hey, let's take a week and knock out smaller things, you know. Because this game is designed with time and downtime and part of it. I feel like we could lean a little bit more into downtime activities.
I love that. I think I was a little self-conscious about wanting to sort of keep the action going.
Yeah, and that's definitely a balancing act.
Yeah, but I think you're absolutely right. Where it's like, cool, you've got this loose thing that you can research and prepare for, and like it's not breathing down your neck. Give you guys some more breathing room.
Yeah.
Yeah, put
Yeah,
some of
and
our
it's
like non-combat skills to use or whatever.
mhm. Yeah,
It's nice
like
when they like come up and are tested. Like it was, exciting to see the was it personal grooming come up?
Yeah.
Personal grooming. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
mm,
hey, look, it came up. But
Yeah.
I think for like there's a lot of really great moments. I actually think that, and I've told Nathan this many times, like Talia might be one of my favorite characters to play. Um, um, but I love any moment she got a chance to be a Lionheart. And there were lots of combat examples where, like, she took a big swing and made it. Whether it was like, I can remember there was a moment of like doing suppressive fire in Fode-Khan's apartment, to like send some grunts that were gonna otherwise maybe overwhelm us, fleeing to the back of the apartment. Obviously, a good recent example is the changing the entire board state by sending an incendiary grenade towards a bunch of enemies. There's lots of really great like combat victory moments, but I think even with all that, the moment of her being able to pull one over on the maitre d was really great.
That motherfucker. Yeah, speaking of having
That might be
son
the
of a
only
bitch in your pocket, but
Yeah, exactly. That was a good son of a bitch.
We need to go to that restaurant more.
I don't want to go there. I hate that place.
Place.
And then one thing I would change, I think, is I don't know, like probably having some interaction or some either consequence or bonus from actually like how I built her story wise as being a danger gal. Like we don't like I've used Michiko. I name dropped Michiko once, but like otherwise like even like seeing posters of for the show around town or seeing the show on television or like going in to see if like auditioning for like a spin-off B series and like not getting the part would have been really great. Like all these things like she really there was really no business from Danger Gals that she really did during this whole run. So I think that would be the only thing I would change.
I think my favorite thing, it wasn't like one specific scene, but like when we were piecing together the clues about Alicia, and like figuring out that she was an AI and stuff, like all that was really interesting. And I feel like everybody was pretty like engaged with that part of the story. And then obviously led to some like pretty fun encounters at like Kodai's apartment and stuff. But the highway shootout was also awesome because I feel like everybody kind of popped off. Did a lot of cool shit. And the only thing I would change is Nathan shouldn't let us get away with this much stuff. I think kill those NPCs that we care about.
Kill NPCs / be meaner.
Yeah. And then as far as the system, I think like
kill Sam's character sooner. His character was living too long.
If we can
it's true.
Kill more of Sam's characters, that'd be great.
Yeah. As the guy that regularly loses characters and
Yeah.
I think you've lost the most.
Yeah, I think so.
Easily.
But yeah, I think like the combat system is really fun. The only thing that feels kind of like handicapped is like have the whole like really only getting to do one action. Like so you have to reload and that takes like your whole turn. Like that slows things down a lot. I think if I were to homebrew it, I would just say you could reload, for free or whatever. You just got to actually do it, but keep it a little more exciting. But that's all right. I can live with that.
Well, and then there are like, if you really wanted to, you could get into how much ammunition you have in your like inventory, and oh my gosh, do you run out of ammo? And it's like, you can get as crunchy as you want, but that doesn't make it more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, let's all be action heroes. All of the guns have all of the bullets, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just one of those things which I think also going forward in D&D, I'm not going to care as much about, like, oh, we go to the tavern and we drink stuff or whatever. Like, how much gold does that cost? I think it makes so much more sense to just roll that into like, what kind of
Cost of
lifestyle do you want to pay
existing,
for?
yeah.
Exactly.
And just
You just pay it
we'll just
once
make
at like the
sure.
beginning, and then you're pretty much covered for a while.
Yeah, and then that will assume that like, oh yeah, when I go drinking, I get the fancy stuff or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, and then
absolutely.
don't have to,
That
like,
is totally smart. That way you're not
don't have
bogging
to
time down every. You're gonna have 2
exactly.
ales. That's 17 copper, and
Yeah, it's just so much like unnecessary bookkeeping. I think like the
yeah,
lifestyle
I
expenses.
really like that. Now that you mention it,
Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna incorporate that going forward.
but I guess it depends on what kind of adventure you're having, right?
True, if it was gonna be really gritty, but as far as like you guys.
I mean, if you're gonna be in a
Waterdeep and
dungeon the
whatever.
whole time and you're never leaving the dungeon, then you wouldn't pay a lifestyle because you have to find everything,
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're totally like going city to city, then yeah, the lifestyle thing just totally makes sense.
Yeah, good way to like abstract all that bookkeeping.
Nope. James or
Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4.
I don't know. I'm excited to play a different set of rules, honestly.
Yeah.
I I think I just have an adversity to playing like futuristic RPGs in general. It leaves me feeling less imaginative, and oddly,
Interesting.
because like most of the time the futuristic setting is like completely like visual, uh, and coming up with things to do seems easier when it's like medieval or um
It feels more like all the
because like
variables or
if it's
something,
magic,
right?
then anything can work, right? But you're like
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Cyberpunk, you're like, no, there's only a very small amount of things that can work, and it has to be this, or like this door will only work if you have the right key. You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird, but I guess it just to me sci-fi just feels less imaginative when I play it.
I definitely feel the same way where it's like I don't I guess there are a lot of things that you can assume about like a medieval setting, like you kind of just know a lot of like how everything works and everything else can be hand waved by magic versus like a more, futuristic or realistic setting.
It's not
You're like, "Oh, like how do computers work?" Or like, "Yeah, I need I need to actually have a key for this door to get into it or whatever."
Star Wars that became
Um
like a huge problem because I was like, yeah, I guess when I watch the movie, I don't worry about the fucking doors and how they
Doors.
work
yeah,
all the
yeah,
time. Like,
doors are like our arch enemy, man.
James, I sort of wonder what it would be like for you to play a game like Shadowrun, where like technology and magic like are and that like high fantasy and sci-fi are blended almost 50-50.
yeah,
And dragons
Well,
are
and their
CEOs
whole
of companies.
well, don't they have that whole like flashback system where like you can kind of like rewrite how a thing happened to fit the scenario
That's a
better?
I don't know if it's a
What?
Shadowrun thing. Well,
There's some
I mean, I
system that
hear
does
that.
that. There's like
Oh,
Blades in the Dark or
that's
something.
Force in the Dark.
Force in the Dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would also absolutely love if we ever need to have like a brief break to play a one-off Scum and Villainy, Forged in the Dark, something like that, because I think you guys would have a riot with it.
And Nathan's a really good GM for those systems. So,
You're sweet.
Yeah, and I think like James said, it's fun trying out a new system. And one of the more recent Matt Colville videos about like DMing and getting like player buy-in on stuff. He made a good point that like I agree with anyway, that it shouldn't really matter like what it doesn't necessarily matter what anybody else wants to play. Like if you are passionate about running, this, that, or the other, like then that's what we're doing, because like that's what the DM wants to run.
Yeah.
And like
players will have fun
like,
in it because you're having
yeah,
fun.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
and I had fun playing Cyberpunk. It's great.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think that definitely shows.
Well, thank you guys. Mike, thank you for volunteering me for this.
yeah, dog.
Anytime. Now help me
Jesus.
move.
Yeah. But damn, I loved learning a new system. I loved getting to see the characters you guys built, and I think you guys hit on every one of my favorite moments of the series. So yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. This was an absolute blast. I'm excited to get back to not having to plan a lot. It's really nice to be able to show up just and be a character.
Yeah.
I found myself, on Thursday nights, just like, cool, I'm gonna eat dinner and then I'm gonna disappear for an hour and a half and refresh myself on lore and rule sets and update the dossier and all that. And it's like, I'm looking forward to just picking up some dice.
Yeah. It is nice
Speaking
to
of, are
take
we
the backseat for a
back
while.
to Mad Mage next week?
Yeah, if everybody is available, we can pick that one up next Thursday.
Yeah, I gotta set up the OBS and everything, so unless someone has a new character, it'll be real easy for me.
No, I think it should be the same cast.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have one more week of doing farmers markets, so
Oh, nice.
next week will be the last week where I will like be half down, like only downstairs for like my turn and stuff, but I'll be on audio the whole time and just be banging around
Running
making
it
bread
up.
the rest of the time. Yep.
Okay. I mean, I think I got my work cut out for me for the most part. Got most stuff prepped that I anticipate you guys are going to get to, but I might also
Took me 3 hours
send
to
you
make
guys...
it.
I thought it had taken 3 hours to play it.
One hallway.
Yeah. It's serious. Oh my god, that times a million for
Yeah, I know. I see you in it and I feel so
bad. It's fine because the payoff is worth it. But
this is where you'll die.
Yeah, I might also send you guys some feelers about like, aside from the primary plot, things going on, what you guys or your characters would like to see happen kind of this season, just to weave in some of those side stories and things that maybe got kind of left by the wayside.
Kai. Factionalism in Waterdeep, and take me to Sigil, baby. There you go. Those are the two things. I want interplay of factions and advancing political agendas, and I want to go to Sigil. Yeah.
We'll make Aladar a masked Lord of Waterdeep, and
yes, 100%.
I want all of Aladar's lies to come crashing on him all at the same time.
Oh my god, this would be so amazing.
In just a horrid moment of he doesn't know what to do anymore, and everyone's looking at him.
And then he's just like, and then just dimension doors out of there.
Well, off the silvery moon. Let's start this again. And then that dragon comes to kill him because he left town.
We killed that dragon.
Oh, did we?
Oh, fuck yeah. That was probably my favorite moment for Bartok in that season was...
Oh, wait, different dragon.
No,
They're not
different
different
dragon from Dragon Heist.
Oh.
There was one that, like, I promised I'd pay him, and I brought him money, but not enough or something, and then I was like...
No.
I was like, oh, but we're cool, right? And he's like, just don't leave town. And I'm like, great.
Yeah, so we are protected by the ward that prevents dragons from entering Waterdeep, but...
Oh,
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Thank you guys again. It was a blast.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
Great times.